Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to I Survived 100 Days of Extreme Demons by Vortrox. This is 2.5 hours long, so you're about to enjoy a very long video. Let's get started.
Extreme Demons. They are the absolute highest difficulty a Geometry Dash level can get, and one of the hardest challenges in all of gaming. And I had the brilliant idea of forcing myself to play them for 100 days in a row. I surely wouldn't regret this, right? No! John Wick! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! I started clicking like what? No! So you may be wondering, Vortrox, why would you do this to yourself? And the answer to that is addiction. Even if you've only beaten the first Geometry Dash level, you remember the feeling of happiness and triumph you got upon finally completing it. And if you went any further than that, you know that the rush continued with every level you beat. Now imagine the feeling you could get from beating a level from the hardest difficulty in the game after years of grinding. Am I dreaming? 55,129 attempts went into this moment. And I'll tell ya, Geometry Dash's addictive nature really kicked in with this completion because I wanted more. So it got me thinking, what if I challenged myself to grind Extreme Demons for 100 days in a row with no off days? How many could I beat? How much better at the game could I get? Would I start to hate both Geometry Dash and myself by the end of the challenge? I don't know. But what I do know is that challenges need goals. So I made a list of 3 that I wanted to try to accomplish. Number 1, I want to beat at least 20 Extreme Demons by the end of this challenge.
Or 30,
Number 2, I want to beat a new hardest Extreme Demon. And number 3, at least try to enjoy myself. The truth is, I love Geometry Dash, and I have plenty of unique stories and lessons to tell from each Extreme Demon I picked for this challenge, so I hope that both me and you can gain something from this video. With that being said, let's do this! Yo, who is ready to watch me grind Extreme Demons for the next 100 days? My first Extreme Demon I'm going to be playing is a level with a lot of history behind it. It's a very cool level with a very cool song that I've been wanting to beat for a very long time, and it's at the bottom of the first page of most downloaded Extreme Demons. It is The Ultimate Phase by Andromeda GMD. I've always thought this level was cool, so I'm excited to try this out. Let's take this into practice mode. So the Ultimate Phase starts off like suspiciously easy. Like, this is how the level reels you in. Like, it starts off easy, so you're like, oh, it's an easy Extreme Demon. But trust me, it gets worse. It gets worse. This ship part is not too bad. Very easy stuff here. And then this UFO is not bad at all either. And then, out of nowhere, asymmetrical duel. Because every Extreme Demon needs an asymmetrical duel, right? That makes everything in life harder. I don't know why. That's just... You're gonna see that a lot during this 100 days. You're gonna see a lot of asymmetrical duels that are probably gonna make me get really angry.
Well.
There we go. There we go. And then after the asymmetrical duel, it's a pretty chill part. It's just some UFO gameplay. You know, doable stuff. But it's like a pretty easy UFO part. And then again, asymmetrical duel, because you need 2 apparently. You need 2 asymmetrical duels in a level. I think 0 is more than enough, but I guess the creators in this level did not care about that. As you can see, I am already quite frustrated by these asymmetrical...
Vortrox, if you're watching this, I love the editing you made in this video so far.
duels. So many great Extreme Demons are ruined by this type of gameplay, and if you don't know what I mean, allow me to briefly explain. Symmetrical duel gameplay consists of 2 of the same game mode doing the same thing at the same time, so you can really just focus on one icon since the other one doesn't really matter in this case. Then, we have asymmetrical duel gameplay. This is when both of your icons start doing different things, but are still controlled by the same input. This forces you to focus on both icons at once, which is very hard for the human brain to do, and in Geometry Dash, requires way more practice than any other type of gameplay. The
I'll be right back. Alright. Let's get... Whoa. Whoa.
Asymmetrical duels in the Ultimate Phase aren't too bad, but trust me, these duels will come back to haunt me in the future. Oh my god! Anyways, when beating Extreme Demons, I found that the most efficient strategy to make fast progress is by beating them backwards. Instead of playing from zero and dying over and over to the same things, what you should be doing is placing a start position at different points in the level. That way you can practice it backwards. You probably want to start around 90%. That way you could spend time mastering the final section of the level to hopefully prevent any super late deaths. Then move on to 80 to 100%, 70 to 100%, and so on. This sets you up to already have learned how to play the entire level. That way when you do start playing from zero, you have a high chance of making big progress. Hopefully. So naturally, I began with going for an 87 to 100% run on the ultimate phase, which includes a pretty shrimple, which includes a pretty simple ship part and then the final cube. Boom, 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 boom. Dang it, man, why am I dying at the last clicks? Chat, this is not a good sign, I'm not even gonna lie. If, like, I could not die to these clicks. This is... Dude, why do I keep... No! Why do I keep dying to these clicks? No! For whatever reason, I just kept dying to this final cube part while going for this run. These clicks just have the most awkward pacing ever, and it kept throwing me off. Let's just hope this won't be a bad omen for later. But sticking to the beat 'em backwards strategy, which is what I'm gonna call it now, BEB for short, I moved on to 83 to 100%, which now includes this wave part made by none other than Cyclic. You may recognize him as the creator of Sonic Wave, formerly the hardest wave-based level ever made. Pretty fitting that he made the hardest wave part in this level. Like, it's not that bad, it's just like, it makes me like nervous I'm gonna die here, you know? Like, this seems like the type of thing I would die to, you know what I'm saying? The first one's easy, this one's weird, and then the third one's probably the toughest. But I mean, I'm getting through it, so I guess it's not that bad. But I was able to get that run without too much struggle, which now brought me to 71%. Lugia's part. This is the first part that seriously challenged me, because it features some very unusual ship gameplay. Let's do 70 to 100. This ship part is known for being like one of the hardest parts of the level, so I definitely want to practice up on this. It's like pretty much this specific one right here, like right here, here. Those are the hard parts. The rest is not bad. And the exceedingly hard ship gameplay doesn't stop there.
Alright, I'm back. I just had to eat McDonald's. Let's go back into it.
Jacko's part immediately after features a tight mini ship maze that is very unforgiving to any miscalculations of your momentum. If you hold ever so slightly too long, you will die. Like, I feel like this is probably the hardest ship part. There's like a lot of things that could go wrong with it, you know what I mean? But once again, I surprisingly got this run down pretty fast as well. After beating levels like Stereo Extremeness and Bloodbath, I think I became a pretty decent ship player. But now for 51%. While my previous Extreme Demon completions prepared me for things like hard ship gameplay and tight wave gaps, nothing prepared me for the spam I was gonna have to do in Zobros' part. We gotta practice the waves, the freaking spam. Like, I can't overstate, like, how fast this spam is. Like, it's hard to do it justice by watching it. Like, this right here is so fast. Are y'all hearing my clicks? Like, bro, I don't even know I can spam that fast until I played this level. I've never played a level that required you to click this fast. It forced me to use 2 fingers, which isn't exactly easy when your clicking key has a width of about 0.5 inches. And it's not your typical spam either. After jitter clicking through these pink orbs, you have to immediately prepare to time these blue orbs perfectly. The transition from spam clicks to timed clicks took a lot of practice to get right. There we go. But once again, I got the 51 to 100% run surprisingly fast. Yo! What was that? Wait, that was, I just got 51 to 100%. I've been streaming for half an hour. Bro, this is about to be a short stream if I beat this. What the heck? I was honestly impressing myself with how fast I was making progress. But of course, all good things must come to an end, because it was time to practice the asymmetrical duels. I started with the one at 30%, which I found out was possible if you just spammed really fast and prayed. Alright, let's do this duel. Like, should I, like, chat, should I, like, learn how to actually do it, or should I just do my spam strat? I mean, if it's not broken, why fix it, you know what I mean? Like, literally, the strategy for this one, I literally just spam click, and it usually works. That's my strategy with this part. Right, like, literally, that duel, you literally just spam, and it works. I love that duel. Little did I know that this strategy was very inconsistent and would come to bite me in the butt later. But for now, my ego was starting to inflate, because I felt like I was just breezing through this level. Ooh, 30 to 81. Not bad. Chat, I swear to God, this is an Extreme Demon. I don't know why I'm making progress so fast. I'm just like cracked right now. The only really hard part to practice was the first asymmetrical duel at 17%. And boy, is this a choke point. Yeah, I made fast progress with the rest of this level. This is gonna be like the hurdle. It took me 23 whole minutes just to practice this singular 5-second long part. This duel was so hard that I ended up using Speed Hack to analyze every click to try to understand what was happening. I almost spent the same amount of time practicing this part as I did getting through the entire last half of the level complete in one run. Are you starting to see why I don't like asymmetrical duels? When your goal is to beat as many Extreme Demons as fast as possible, the last thing you want is a duel that takes forever to learn. But once I mostly learned how to do that part, I thought it was time to start playing from zero. Alright, let's just play from zero and see what happens. Honestly, because I practiced each
I
part
get the feeling
individually,
why
so
you
like
hate,
maybe
asymmetrical
hypothetically
duels.
I could get some good runs. Let's do this. And shortly after, I got to 18%, where I immediately died to the first asymmetrical duel. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't even click. Why'd I die? All right. Well, we got to the asymmetrical duel from 0. 18%, not bad shot, not bad. But don't worry.
By the time this video,
Literally 1 minute later, I got through that
100 days
entire
video's
duel.
Finished, it would probably
And died immediately
It would
after.
probably be
24%! We got through the asymmetrical duel. That's like literally the hardest part. So the fact we did that already is a pretty good sign. Let's just keep playing from 0, actually. Imagine I get like a crazy fluke. Maybe this was just a case of beginner's luck, but I was truly impressed with myself by how fast I was making progress. Getting the entire last half of the level down to 1 run and passing the hardest part from 0 in just 1 hour is wild for an extreme demon. And to be fair, this level's not as hard as other levels I've beaten like Sakupin Hell and Bloodbath, but it's still an extreme demon. My luck would continue over the next 2 hours where I slowly got higher and higher records, eventually landing a nice new best of 46%, which contained both of the asymmetrical duels.
By the way, this video had 10 video editors because the video was so long.
46%.
I might have to
I'll
make
take
a
it.
part 2
That was a
if
new
I-
best though. I'll take that.
if I
46%.
If I don't get this
We could
video
do better
done.
though. And remember that whole beat 'em backwards strategy that I mentioned earlier? Well, now was my time to finally prove that was a valid strategy. Considering I already had the second half of the level completed in 1 run, I was hoping I'd have a good chance at fluking the level. And fluke it I did. 2.5 hours into the stream, I finally got past my previous best of 46%. And then I just kept going. I didn't die to Zobros' part, I made it through Fendexi and Crack's parts, I even got past Lugia and Majako's parts without dying. Now it was time for Cyclic. Could I make it through the wave gaps without choking? It appears I did.
Yes.
And the rest of the level is easy. Now just to... No! 90? I want to beat it! I want to beat it! Oh my god. 90%. On the very first day of the challenge, I got a 90% fail on an extreme demon. What a way to start things off. I was hoping to start this challenge off on a high note, proving that I'm a really capable player who could slay these extreme demons like nothing. But no, of course not, because I'm a player with no nerve control, and I have to die past 90% on everything I play. I got past all the hard stuff, and I died to that. Oh, my nerve control problem is definitely something I'm going to want to address later on in this challenge, but for now, I'm just going to introduce this counter that'll count every time I die past 90% on an extreme demon. Feel free to make a prediction of what you think this counter will be at by the end of the video, because this is far from the last time you'll be seeing, what should I name him? Let's name him Patrick. That counter's name is now Patrick. Day 1 ended pretty badly, but oh well. Tomorrow is another day. Surely day 2 would be better.
Oh, what is going on? Day 2. Okay.
Gotta be honest, day 2 wasn't going great. Remember before when I said that just spamming and praying wasn't a very reliable strategy? Well, that really came into fruition every time I got to the 30% duel from 0. Dude, oh my... Ah! I hate that duel! That duel sucks! Why would you make gameplay like that? Like, who made this part?
Guitar.
But finally,
Giro.
I did get past that wretched duel. And I kept going, gosh darn it. Finally, after hours of bad luck, I got 89%. Alright, so now I've had 2 deaths in the final part of the level. Surely it wouldn't happen a 3rd time. No! But thankfully, my bad luck would now come to an end. Literally 5 minutes later, this happened. Bro, why does my eye feel weird?
Yeah, everybody's just started spamming lag in the chat. Imagine if they were off center. Yeah. Why does it sound like his SEO device is going to break?
Yes! We beat the ultimate phase! Day 1. Wait, no, day 3, I'm sorry, but Extreme Demon number 1. Yo, we beat it! Yo! With the ultimate phase out of the way, it was now time to start my next Extreme Demon, Red World by Sari. This is one of the oldest Extreme Demons in the game, featuring some of the hardest ship gameplay ever created for its time, and being credited with the invention of the Swing Copter, a custom game mode made out of a dual ball paired with blue orbs, which actually made its way into the game 10 years later as the Swing game mode, which we all know and kind of love. Back in 2014, Geometry Dash gameplay was still relatively simple, so playing this now you'll find that the level is very straightforward. You have some ball gameplay, tight ship gameplay, a custom swing copter mode, more ship gameplay, more swing copter, and then finally, more ship gameplay. Except for some reason in the last 5% of the level, it randomly becomes 10 times harder than the rest of the level. So like I keep saying, this ship is evil. It's like the weirdest, most awkward ship part I've ever done in my life. So for this level, it was even more important that I practice it backwards, because the last half of the level is way harder than the first half. Originally, I thought this level was just poorly balanced, but looking back, I think it's actually intentional. The level starts off with a pretty easy ship part and an easy introduction to the brand new Swing Copter custom game mode they made. And as the level goes on, both the ship parts and swing parts become progressively harder, until you get to the final 15%, which truly puts your new skills to the test with the hardest swing part yet, followed by the extremely hard ship as the finale. That actually totally makes sense from a game design standpoint. I mean, it starts off easy and then it gets progressively harder, just like any video game ever. I am sorry I ever doubted you, Red World. Anyways, I wasn't having the best luck with getting runs in the later half of the level, but after practicing each part individually, I decided to start playing from zero just for fun, and I pretty much immediately got a 40% run. Okay, we got 40 though, we got 40! I hit one of the blue orbs, and you are not supposed to hit the blue orbs, but I somehow survived. That was actually kind of crazy, but hey, 40%! We did it! Followed by a 60% run soon after. 60? Okay, what? Okay. Again, the second half of this level is way harder, so don't be deceived, but wait. 60% is kind of crazy. How long have I been streaming? It was at that point where I really knew that the last half of the level is what I needed to focus on from here on out. So I got to work, trying my hardest to get a 57 to 100% run, which would mean I had the level down to 2 runs. Not gonna lie, it took me over 2 hours to fully understand the swing parts, because that was a game mode I was just not used to. Even the tight ship parts gave me some issues, namely the last 5% of course. I got 57 to 98% runs so many times before I finally got the 57 to 100% run I'd been striving for. Now that I finally got the level down to 2 runs, I decided to start playing from zero again. My next record would be an amazing 79%, where I actually died to a bug. It turns out that the creator decided to put a cube portal about 1 step before the ball portal for literally no reason. And usually this doesn't matter, since you'll become a cube for a split second and then hit the ball portal right after. But if you're really unlucky, there is a small chance that you'll hit the ball portal first and then become a cube after, which completely ruins the swing copter part. I seriously can't think of one reason why this cube portal has to be here. And then, I can't even make this up, I died to another bug, this time at 85%. I'm gonna play this clip and I want you to listen to my clicks very closely. I clicked! Why did it not go up? I literally clicked the ball and it didn't go up. You heard that click, right? I've watched this clip back so many times and I still have no idea what happened. Once again, just a case of bad luck, I guess. To be fair, considering it was my first day playing Red World, I was really happy with my progress. I was also really enjoying the experience of playing one of the first Extreme Demons ever created. It's amazing what this level eventually inspired later down the line in the history of Geometry Dash. This level is so old that you couldn't even use custom songs yet. You could only use the main level songs that were available. And at the time, Clubstep was one of the final levels and the only official demon. I expected this level to take a little bit longer than the Ultimate Phase, since I felt like the last half was genuinely really difficult for me. Especially the final swing copter and ship part, which I was really scared for. Honestly, even though my personal best was 85% right now, if I were to somehow pass that final ship without dying and beat the level, I would honestly consider that a fluke. Having the final couple seconds of gameplay be exponentially harder than the rest of the level is evil work. And knowing me, with my terrible luck and bad nerve control, it would be a miracle if I could beat it today. Hey, why is this clip still going?
Hey, why is this clip still going?
What? I didn't think I was gonna beat it. What? I beat Red World. Red World. It's true.
Yay!
On day 5, I knew I wanted to play a level that is very special to me, and after beating Red World in one day, what? I wanted to try something much harder. It would be an Extreme Demon created by perhaps my favorite creator in the game, Carmel, formerly known as Crazy Man 50. Carmel was one of the most legendary and creative people to ever touch the Geometry Dash editor. All of his levels featured unique themes and even more unique gameplay that you just didn't see in the early days of Geometry Dash. Looking at his levels now, you can see that the art is definitely aged, and much more visually impressive levels have come out since then, but playing during Carmel's prime was really just something special. You could tell that he was ahead of his time as a creator, and everybody was always looking forward to the next Carmel level. I vividly remember watching all of his levels on my iPad when I was a little kid, at least once a week, but unfortunately, pretty much all of his levels were Extreme Demons, which little old me was not capable of. But now, I am a different man. I've slayed 2 Extreme Demons in 4 days, and I am now ready to experience his levels as they are meant to be experienced. And I would start with one of my favorite levels of all time. This level featured some of the most unique gameplay ever made in 2017, which many find awkward and unfun, while others love it. I guess we were gonna see what I thought soon. If there's one thing I think we can all agree on, it's that this part is iconic. This level absolutely nails it with the music sync. All of the gameplay connects to the song so perfectly. But once I got to the end of my initial practice run, I remembered one small hiccup that this level has.
Yeah, the frame perfect.
Oh! Alright, not good. 99%. This final orb timing has claimed the lives of dozens of players. Now, I was doing pretty good with it at first, but the only time this click actually matters is when we were playing from 0. I did not want to see new best 99% at any point during this challenge. So chat, what do you think are the odds that I die at 99% in this level? I actually made progress on the second half of the level really fast, which I was happy about. Hey, there we go, 69 to 100, that easy. That wasn't bad. Wait a minute, that was not bad at all. That is 40% of the level, not bad. This gave me a false sense of security though, because as I would soon find out, the first half is significantly harder. It features ball timings that challenge Bloodbath, some of the most confusing cube parts of all time, and finally, the most fun UFO gameplay I've ever played. Doesn't mean it's easy though, don't get me wrong. While I easily got 46 to 100% on Heartbeat, okay, not bad. Yeah, that was 46 to 100. I could barely make any good progress in the first half. Even the first cube was giving me issues because these jumps are all way harder than they look on top of being nearly invisible. I grinded for 3.5 hours and I only got one decent run from 0. What? Why did the top ball go down? Can somebody clip that? I need to see that. Considering this is the hardest Extreme Demon I've played so far in this challenge, I say I did pretty good for my first day of practice. On day 6, I just kept grinding from 0, trying to get consistent at all the spam and timing in the cube parts, and actually got some pretty decent runs. I got 40%, 43%, and finally 65%. What? Dang it, I literally could have got farther. 65 though, 65, whatever. Which meant I had the level down to 2 runs. I couldn't close the gap that day though, so I just decided to take a break and wait for day 7 to play anymore. By day 7, I was getting really frustrated with all the cube nonsense at the beginning, but I pushed through anyways. I already had 65% as my record, so I know I could do it. I was still thinking about that 99% click though. If I died there, I'd probably lose my mind. But for the first time ever, I made it through the entire wave from 0, which took me to the 70% ship, which I unfortunately died to pretty quick at 72%, and then 73% not long after. Well, new best by 1%. Yo, that was literally the attempt after, holy crap. But hey, at least I was getting more consistent. I practiced the final robot and cube part a lot, so I was really just hoping that I wouldn't die anywhere past 80%. Especially you, 99%. Please spare me. And then, this happened. Oh my god, I literally clicked a little bit too late. Whatever. My mistake. Whatever. Please. Yes! We didn't die at 99%. Oh my gosh. Heartbeat complete. Heartbeat complete with 3 coins. Oh yeah, I've been wanting to beat this level for a very long time. I've always thought it was a really cool level, so I'm happy that finally, like, I'm able to beat one of my favorite levels, so it's a good feeling. I've always loved this level. The gameplay is very, Carmal. But overall, that was enjoyable, except the first 20% of the level, but everything beyond that was very fun. But yeah, wow, we beat Heartbeat. Hype. I wasn't really sure about what Extreme Demon I should play next, so I decided to leave it to Democracy.
I love democracy.
To my surprise, Accu won. Accu is known for being the best starter Extreme Demon in the game, due to it being one of the only low-end Extreme Demons that are actually balanced. But I never actually played it, and apparently a majority of my chat wanted to see it happen, so here we go. Since Accu was actually balanced, there's not really any notable choke points I can talk about, or any triumphs I had to overcome, but I did learn one very interesting thing about Geometry Dash, and it's the concept of skill-based levels versus learny levels. 2 categories I feel like all Extreme Demons can fit into. Skill-based levels often include things like straight fly, tight timings, and wave spam, skills you can build up and keep with you as you pursue new levels. Meanwhile, a learny level is a level that nobody could really sight read. You're forced to to practice all the individual timings and learn how the level works just like everybody else. A good example of a skill-based extreme demon is honestly Red World, a demon I beat just a few days ago. This level is mostly just straight fly, some swing copter challenges, and yeah, that's pretty much it actually. I've practiced straight fly a lot before, so it was a skill I already built up before starting Red World, which allowed me to make fast progress in the level since the only thing I really had to learn was the swing copter custom game mode. Whereas with Accu, it doesn't matter what skills you've already built up, you still have to learn all of the orb timings, speed changes, and the fast game mode switches that are unique to this level and this level only. This is the best analogy I can come up with. Learning levels like Accu are like a test at school. You spend time memorizing all of the stuff you need to know, complete the test, and then move on with your life. A lot of times you end up not even using the stuff you memorized. Skill-based levels like Red World are like sports. You can keep using all of those skills you've developed through training and keep it with you as you play other things, whether you're a basketball player, a soccer player, or in our case, a Geometry Dash Extreme Demon Grinder. Hopefully that all made sense and I wasn't yapping for nothing. As it would turn out for Accu, I spent about 1.5 hours straight just trying to learn all of the gameplay, barely getting any decent runs aside from a nice 63 to 100% run. Then after I spent all of that time learning how to play every part, I finally decided to start playing from zero. Alright chat, should we play from zero? I'm not like an expert at the level yet, but I think we should just see what happens, you know? And only 30 minutes later, I already got 66% from zero. 66! 66%! We're doing good, we're doing good, let's keep it up. Now that I've actually played Accu myself, I can finally see why it's such a perfect level to go for as your first extreme demon. Levels like Red World and Cataclysm are very easy extreme demons, but they require you to already know skills like straight fly and tight wave gameplay, skills you have to practice for a long time to get good at, like a sport. That's why those two levels are really hard for new players. Meanwhile, Accu is a level anybody can beat if they're just willing to memorize all of the orb timings and quirks in the gameplay. On day 9, I got a new best of 76% after just 20 minutes of streaming. What? I literally clicked, bro. I clicked. Alright, 76%. 76%. Not bad at all. And then I died there an extra 2 times for whatever reason. 76 again? Why? I honestly don't know why that happened because it's not like 76% is some crazy choke point or anything like that. It's literally just like some orbs. But then 1 hour into the stream, I finally got a stroke of luck and passed that evil 76% part where you just have to jump and click an orb. Woo!
Looks like there's Bobby in my life.
We beat Accu! We beat Accu! And I did not die at 85% somehow. I'm amazed by that. I am amazed by that. I beat Accu. That was, wow. That is a great level. That is just an amazing level. Like, for anybody thinking to do this for their first Extreme Demon, which I know a lot of you are, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Once again, I left it to decide what Extreme Demon I should play next, and in a landslide victory, Dark Odyssey won. I've always loved watching videos of this level because it just progresses so naturally and has so much variety, while still maintaining that recognizable style created by none other than Jonathan GD. Now, Jonathan GD is known for making some of the longest levels in Geometry Dash. His shortest demons start at 3 minutes long, which is already insane, then go on to 4 minutes, 5 minutes, and even 6 minutes long in the case of Dark Odyssey. I had no idea what I was about to get myself into, but Ignorance is bliss, and I was happy to get started at least. The first half of this level is honestly super chill. It begins with a calm, nature-filled introduction, moves on to a cool robot part, a randomized factory section, a glitchy ship part, and then you reach 50%, where an entire level's worth of asymmetrical duel gameplay randomly shows up. Putting something this hard at the exact halfway point in a 6-minute long level is nasty work. You have to get through 3 minutes of gameplay just to get here, and if you do get lucky enough to pass it, you still have to lock in for another 3 minutes. Oh, and let me not forget to mention, there is another asymmetrical duel at 75%, and this one's even harder. Then after that asymmetrical duel, you still have to lock in on an 11-second long straight fly section. Yeah, again, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. The beginning is easy enough to where I was actually able to get through half the level after about 3 hours of grinding. I immediately died in the duel, of course, but hey, at least I got there. 53, I'll take it. That was my goal. I wanted to get halfway through the level. On day 11, I got a new best of 59%, once again dying in that asymmetrical duel. 59, I'll take it. Good enough. I also decided to put a bigger emphasis on practicing the second half of the level. That way I could hopefully prevent myself from dying at like 80% and wasting 5 minutes of my life. I managed to get a decent run of 63 to 100%, which starts immediately after the big asymmetrical duel and then carries you to the end of the level. I felt like I was making progress pretty slow because it's been 2 days and I didn't even get the level down to 2 runs yet, but I guess I should have expected that with a 6-minute long level, especially one with an asymmetrical duel choke point midway through. Thankfully on day 12 I improved both of those runs, scoring a 63% record from 0 and then later a 52 to 100% run. Okay. 50 to 100, thank God. I was really disappointed about that 63% death because I finally got through the insane asymmetrical duel in the middle of the level, just to die immediately after. I was hoping to pass that duel again today, but unfortunately it...
So, if the recording stops, it's because either my computer run out of storage. Just want to let you know that.
It just didn't seem like it was gonna happen.
Bruh.
We now find ourselves at day 13, my 4th day in a row of playing Dark Odyssey, and at this point I was starting to get really frustrated. It had already set in that I made a mistake picking up an extra long level to play during a challenge where the whole purpose is to beat as many extreme demons as fast as possible, but I was already in too deep to quit now. It felt like I was spending an eternity on this level, because I was already 4 streams deep and still could barely do that evil asymmetrical duel in the middle of the level. But for once, I actually got lucky. I may or may not have fluked the level from 63%. I want to quit already. I want to quit. I want to end the stream. I want to end the stream. I want to end the stream. But I'm not going to. I'm not going to. halfway point again.
Sorry if the quality is bad in the video, not this one. How did this part not lag his computer? He must have had a really good computer or something. I have to use low detail mode to showcase the video.
Yeah! Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, that was a fluke. That was actually a fluke from 63. Oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't die at the end. I'm so glad I didn't die at the end. I'm so glad. Oh my god, I'm about to start. My heart is beating like crazy. I feel like I just got done with the run, and my eyes are like tearing up because I didn't even click. This is a level that is meant to be watched, not played. This took me 4 days to beat, which is longer than any other Extreme Demon I've done so far, so. Oh my god, I'm so glad to finally be done with this. Now this next level is an Extreme Demon I played just to prove a point. Over the summer, I was at an event for YouTubers called VidCon.
Came through with hardcore
VidCon.
thoughts. Hey yo, I transform into Vortron.
Yeah!
And I stayed with a bunch of other Geometry Dash creators like SD Slayer, Moldy, and Tried. This dude SD Slayer has a weird obsession with an Extreme Demon called Allegiance. And I mean obsessed. This man SD Slayer has beaten Allegiance over 30 times. And you may be asking, why? And I have no idea. But at one point during VidCon, we all live streamed together.
No! Oh, dude! I went too much to the right. Whoa, who's that? Who's that?
And SD Slayer had the idea of trying to beat Allegiance in one attempt in front of us. And he actually did it.
Wait, that's crazy. That's actually crazy, bro. What? But I actually can't believe I just did that, bro.
One attempt at an Extreme Demon. I always thought this level looked kind of hard, but now I just witnessed somebody one attempt it right in front of my face. So I knew that during these 100 days of Extreme Demons, I knew I had to beat it. So on day 14, I began my 5th Extreme Demon, Allegiance. As usual, I started by practicing the end of the level and working my way backwards. It didn't come to me as easily as it did for SD Slayer, but I did end stream with a good run of 61 to 100%. Yo! That was 61 to 100, not bad at all. Yo, the Pokemon Black and White background music was a strat after all. Then on day 15, I was rapidly improving. After spending some time learning each part of the level, I said, yo, I'm gonna play from zero, chat. Let's play from zero. And literally 10 minutes later, I got 61%. Yo! What? I got the level down to 2 runs, and I was feeling confident that I'd be able to beat the level today. But, let me just skip to the important stuff. I had a really good attempt where I got really close to beating it, but then had potentially the funniest fail possible on a demon with a Five Nights at Freddy's song. No, why did I click? Oh, I fumbled that transition.
Was that the bite of 87?
But it doesn't stop there. I somehow managed to get an even funnier death. Well, it's debatable if it's funny, but maybe for you it's funny. For me, it is certainly not. Let me explain why. It all has to do with the number 92. So back in the autumn of 2023, I was verifying my level's stereo extremeness when I had a horrible fail at 92%. And then I died at 92% again. Are you oh my, I think I'm gonna, then in the summer of 2024, I had my worst fail ever. 92% on a level called Phobos.
Phobos. Yeah.
And that brings us now to the 100 Days of Extreme Demons challenge, where I find myself playing a level called Allegiance. And I would also soon be finding out that the saga of 92% deaths would continue. Just play the clip. Not 92%, anything but 92%.
Yeah.
No. This death knocked me so silly that I started playing Roblox. More specifically, Murder Mystery 2. And something very important happened in this game of Murder Mystery 2. SD Slayer was actually in the game with me, my arch nemesis of Allegiance victors. And it just so happened that he was the murderer and I was the sheriff. I owed allegiance to these innocent citizens that SD Slayer was murdering, so I did what I had to do. I'm going in! Where'd he go? Come on, FBI, open up!
FBI, open up!
I've never been this nervous in my life. Where'd he go? There he is!
Oh.
Yeah!
Oh!
We killed SD Slayer and got the dub, bro!
You want Murder Mystery?
Too easy, bro, too easy! Yo! And with that bullet to SD Slayer's head, I finally found the key to beating Allegiance. On the very next day, I beat Allegiance in just under an hour. Roll the clip. What the heck? This dude named Breadsticks YT just said, eat a breadstick.
I got no time.
Bro,
I got
is
no
obsessed
time
with
to live.
breadsticks.
I got no time to live and I can't say goodbye. And I'm regretting having memories of my friends who used to be beside me before they left me to die. And I know this is the truth. Cause I've been staring at my desk so many times. These scary monsters roaming in the halls. I wish I could just block the doors and stay in bed until the clock will chime.
So my flashlight's on and stay up till dawn. I got this headache and my life's on the line. I felt like I won, but I wasn't done. The nightmare repeats itself every time. Got to keep my calm and carry on and stay awake until the sun will shine. But I'm not so strong and they're not gone. They're still out there to take what's left of mine.
This was the remix he was talking about.
I have this urge to kill. I have this urge to kill and show that I'm alive. I'm getting sick from these apologies from people with priorities that their life matters so much more than my mind. But I'm stuttering again. No one will listen and no one will understand. Because I'm crying as much as I speak and no one can give me a shriek when I go back to when it all began.
Hey, GG though. Yes! Yo, we did it! We did it! We beat Allegiance! I did it for y'all, bro. I did it for y'all. Saif, man. Bro, Neon Wolf GT, bro. And look at all our quests complete, bro. Holy crap. On day 17, I would begin a level called Broken Signal. That looks stupid, but I promise you, when I edit the video of this, I'm gonna like do like a cool glitchy effect on that and make it look cool, right?
Nope.
And to be completely honest with you, I did not like this level. And I feel really bad saying that because I don't know why. The visuals are stunning, the gameplay is pretty satisfying, and it syncs well with the song. Everything is good in this level. When I look back at my notes, I can tell that I was like nitpicking for small things that bothered me. For example, the tap indicators in this level are just completely misleading. I don't understand why the creator would even bother putting these in if you literally will die if you click on them. He needs to delete these indicators, bro. Delete the tap indicators. Egregious. Also, for some reason, this spider part has fixed hitboxes, which make it artificially more difficult, and I was pretty upset when I found out about this. There was also a moment where I died to the air.
He died in the air. He died to the air.
What did I die to? Dude, I swear to God, this level's so garbage. Oh my God. But again, no level is perfect. 2 kind of unfair deaths and some misleading tap indicators isn't the end of the world. I'd say that the only major issue this level has is the wave choke point at 30%. This is a huge spike in difficulty compared to the rest of the level, and I personally had a really hard time getting through it. This is also when I started to notice a bad trend that I did not like, and it's that a lot of extreme demons have wave choke points. But more on that later. After a higher than usual amount of rage... What did I die to? I'm ending the stream. I hate this level. I hate this level! I beat the level after about 4 days. I knew that was gonna happen, because that part sucks! And I apologize for your eyes in advance, because not only is this level very flashy, but also I recorded like with the wrong settings, and the bitrate just could not handle it, and yeah.
Yeah.
No. Step back to reality. We're not tweaking today. Sometimes acceptance is what you need. We're not going crazy if we're dying at 80%. It's not worth it. What we really have to do is just keep playing. You're gonna play into the game of life, chat. Dude, there's no way. This level's harder than freaking Bloodbath. I'll take that back. It's not. Bloodbath is definitely harder. But it's still hard, right? Definitely the hardest level I've played in this challenge so far. You can say Heartbeat's harder all you want, I don't care. Heartbeat's hard, yeah, but this level sucks.
I found his channel. Wait, whoa, why is that there? Yes, I found his YouTube channel. Wait, hold on. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Signal! I already disliked the level. I gotta open my phone to dislike that again. We beat Broken Signal. We beat Broken Signal, chat. We actually just beat Broken Signal. It's hitting me now. We beat Broken Signal. Oh my god, thank god, man. Yo, I never have to play this level again now. I never have to play this level again. Looking back, I think the reason I didn't enjoy this level that much is because it definitely falls into the learny side of Extreme Demons, similar to Aku. I personally find it more satisfying to beat a level that tests all of your skills rather than just testing how much you can learn a level and retain that information. So I think I can confidently say that I'm definitely more of a skill-based level enjoyer, which is why this next Extreme Demon actually ended up being a lot more enjoyable for me. Anyways, chat, so you would consider yourself a crowd, right? And as the streamer, I can do this. Everybody type octopus in chat right now. Dude, the chat is moving so fast. Everybody's saying octopus. See, I have control over you guys, right? Control over the crowd. Huh? Crowd control. Now, crowd control is a level that I enjoyed way more than I expected. It was yet another level that was very well balanced, had consistently good decoration, and was just overall fun to play. 8%!
This song's gonna have to be muted.
However, similar to Broken Signal, this level has a wave choke point in the first third of the level, this time starting around the 20% mark. This wave choke point gave me some serious trouble, which is the first reason why my best run on day 21 was only 19%. Yo, 19%! Alright, I'll settle with that for the day. The second reason is because I was going to a Childish Gambino concert later that day, so I could only stream for about an hour. The Childish Gambino concert was really cool. Highly recommend. And yeah, this is my reaction. I think it's a fair reaction. But after hundreds of attempts struggling with the 20% wave, yeah, that wave is hard, I finally broke through on day 22 and got tons of new bests. 23% new best! What? I shouldn't have died at 42, bro. That's like a free click. 44. Again, another stupid death, but I don't care. 54, halfway through. And finally, 57%. No, 57%. I think that UFO is like the second hardest part of the level. It might even be harder than the UFO after it. Like, a lot of people say that UFO is the hardest, but I feel like that first UFO is the hardest. Those would be the only times to get through that evil wave part, though. I think I summarized it well here. Dude, this wave is garbage. Like, this is like literally Sakup in Hell difficulty. Yeah! Nah, it's not that hard, but it's really hard. Yo, I actually cannot do this wave. This is the most unfun gameplay I've ever played. It's not even like fun wave either. It's just click away. I probably could have beaten it that day if I kept going, but I was just really frustrated with the wave choke point at 20%, so I just decided to take a break. Thankfully, after streaming for just 17 minutes on day 23, I went beast mode. I passed 57% like nothing. I passed the insanely hard UFO part right after, and even made it through the weird slanted part. If I could just not choke at the ending, this might be a record fluke from 57%. But of course, it's me. Y'all know I don't do that. No, John Wick!
Oh,
John Wick! Oh my god, why did John Wick just kill me? Oh my god. No, that would have been such a fluke! You gotta be kidding me. The John Wick death? The John Wick death! John Wick, why? John Wick, you are now my mortal enemy! It's especially annoying because I ended up dying to 90% just a few minutes later. 90? Then 79% after that. Oh! And finally, 70%. On my life, I clicked. Y'all can rewind that and like turn up the volume and listen to the click. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't even blame that on myself. I blame that on the level. There's no way that was my fault. There's actually no way. I swear on my life I clicked. All my life I clicked. Like, I clicked early too.
No,
like, it's not
copyright.
What was that, bro? What, like a void click? Isn't that like a bug that happens or something? Somebody rewind that, bro, and tell me I'm not crazy, bro. I know I clicked there. I actually know I clicked. Don't matter though, I'm gonna beat it this attempt. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all I was gonna beat it that attempt. Who cares, man? I locked in, bro. I locked in. We beat it. We beat Crowd Control
1
by
hour.
movie theaters. What a username, bro. Movie theaters? Who names yourself movie theaters? Big thumbs up. That was a great level. I would highly recommend y'all try this level out. This level would be a 10 out of 10 if it was not for that wave part at 20%. But overall, though, I still give this a big thumbs up. And if you're okay with the wave part being difficult, like if you're good at wave, definitely try this level. It's a very good level. Very good level. Obviously, it's an extreme demon. Can't lie to that. Yo, I'm so happy I beat that. On day 24, I would begin an extreme demon called Misty Mountains. I went into this one with high hopes because I heard good things about the gameplay, and I just really like the decoration in it as well. It just feels so Geometry Dash.
Oh, this is the
there are
level
so
where
many
he did the
spectacular
middle
levels
finger
in
thing.
Geometry Dash with decorations so advanced it hardly even feels like a GD level anymore. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I love those types of levels. But my favorite types of levels are levels that just feel like a Geometry Dash level. Levels that take advantage of the default decorations Geometry Dash has to offer, such as the 2.1 rock blocks or the 1.7 brick blocks. Levels like this just have so much charm, and I just don't know how to describe it. For example, I love levels like Dear Nostalgists, XO, Anamoya, levels that make use of the most simple blocks
Anamoya?
Geometry Dash
I
has to
didn't even know that
offer,
was a level.
but use them in such a unique way that just creates a really cool atmosphere. I hope at least some of you understand what I'm saying here, but let's get back to the main topic, Misty Mountains by Weatherman. This extreme demon starts off with very slow gameplay consisting of mostly cube timings, which is absolutely my thing. Stereo Extremeness prepared me for cube timings very well. What Stereo Extremeness did not prepare me for is one of my least favorite objects in all of Geometry Dash, the 4x speed portal. Something I've learned about myself with Geometry Dash is that I just suck at fast-paced gameplay. I always get too overwhelmed and can't actually focus on getting timings right or just enjoying the decoration. Like, I'd say I strongly prefer levels with slow, tight timings than really fast levels where you just don't even know what's going on. With 4x speed gameplay, you're just zooming through levels with no idea of what's actually happening. That's why up until this point, I straight up refuse to play any levels with 4x gameplay in them. But in this case, Misty Mountains just seems like a really cool level, so gotta at least try it. And to my surprise, the 4x speed gameplay was actually pretty doable. It's organized in such a way where you don't have to be super precise with your timings. You just have to remember what's coming up next and be ready to do it. But there's one tiny thing I haven't mentioned about this level yet. The ending. After ascending over this mountain, you not only have to deal with 4x speed gameplay, but also a 23-second long asymmetrical duel. And y'all know how I feel about asymmetrical duels. So yeah, it's pretty nerve-wracking when you're playing this level because anytime you start getting far, you just remember in the back of your head that a 4x speed asymmetrical duel is the finale. But I try not to let that get to my head. I started by just grinding the heck out of this entire duel, learning all of the nuances of the orb timings and game mode switches, and I also made sure not to just practice the duel. I was scattering my practice in every part of the level to make sure I didn't go crazy playing the duel over and over again, and it paid off for sure. Amazingly, I got a best run of 86% on the first day of playing this level.
What's up, man?
Sorry, I was having a private conversation with my dad. Anyways, let's just go.
It would have been awesome to beat an Extreme Demon in just one stream again, but this stream was going on for 3.5 hours and it was not happening today. But hey, I already got 86%, so hopefully it shouldn't take me too long to close the gap tomorrow. Nope, another 3.5 hour long stream, and this one was significantly less lucky than the last. I failed at 94% about halfway through the stream. No, why? I fumbled. I started clicking like what?
Died
Then
5 times
91%.
past 90.
What? Why did my spider go there? I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I did not do that. And even 92%.
Oh my god.
I was so close to beating it today, so I knew I couldn't end the stream. I already got to the 90s 4 times
this
today,
is
so
the stream where
victory
he
was
did the
inevitable.
middle finger.
All I had to do was just keep grinding until I got that one lucky attempt. Why am I getting mad over dying at 6%? That's like not
maybe
even
not
worth
the
getting
video.
mad over. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's only worth getting mad over if it's 61%.
You have to do four triple spikes in a row. I don't know if I'm gonna react to the entire video, this video. But just in case if I don't have time, maybe I can do a part 2. And then I'll have the timestamp on my iPad.
Yes!
Show the middle
We
finger in
beat
this
it,
video.
finally!
And if you
Yo,
watch
I
the
was going for
actual
3
stream, you'll
hours.
see.
We even got a silver coin, 10 stars, 124 orbs. We beat Misty Mountains. That was a fantastic level. Wow.
New low. Oh. Holy.
On day 26, I would pay the Wise Tree a visit.
The Wise
He resides in a
Tree.
level known as Snowdrift.
Pick up the phone!
Snowdrift is actually the most unknown extreme demon I would play throughout this whole challenge, having only 20,000 downloads when I first started playing it. I was interested in trying this level out because it seemed to fit my exact skill set: slow cube timings, slow robot timings, and a tight ship part midway through. Sounds a lot like another level I spent months practicing on, huh? Because I was already very well equipped for this level's gameplay, I was making quick progress. In just one stream, I managed to learn the entire level, get a new best of 46%, and a fluke all the way to 83%.
What?
Holy guacamole, mac and cheese, and ravioli. Okay, dude, I am steamrolling through this level. What the heck? It felt like nothing could stop me. This 100 days challenge was turning me into a beast. But then, 90% struck. For whatever reason, this level ends with an insanely hard, invisible ship part. I mean, come on, really? I could have easily beat this level in one day if it weren't for that ship part. Once I got really good at the rest of the level, it pretty much turned into a gamble over whether or not I could get through that last part. And today, that gamble was not in my favor. Wow, 91. We went up by 1%. What a run! I really tried to push through and beat this level in one stream, but after 4 hours of grinding, I realized it just wasn't gonna happen today. So on day 27, I would begin the stream with a beautiful 89% death. Wise Tree, please! Give me the luck! Well, that didn't work. Then I would go on to do total trash for a while until I found faith. Faith in the wise mystical tree.
Vortrox, my child, thank you for believing in me. I am truly humbled by your faith. I shall now bestow upon you a blessing, that your faith may guide you in your journey and lead you to great success.
What is that? Plutocracy. Whoever has the most money has the power. We're not doing a plutocracy over here. What's funny is most of the chat mods actually have not ever donated to me. They're just responsible members of chat. Wise Tree, please! Yes! The Wise Tree! The Wise Mystical Tree made this happen. Oh, thank you, Wise Tree. Oh, thank you, Wise Mystical Tree. Oh, thank you. I owe my life to you. I owe my life to you, Wise Mystical Tree. Yo, we beat it. Snowdrift. Level 2 out of 3 of the Weather Trilogy complete.
Yeah. 10.
For the next level I was going to play, I wanted to continue the theme of weather I've had going on with the last 2 Extreme Demons. Misty Mountains, Snowdrift, and now Dismal Duststorm, a trio of levels all involving weather events. Dismal Duststorm is a really cool level featuring a well-executed desert theme. I only briefly looked at the video, but I decided to go for it anyways because, based off the video, it looked pretty fun. Now, when looking for Extreme Demons to play during this challenge, my strategy was to rather take recommendations for friends, or look through the all-rated Extreme Demons list myself, and find some possible contenders. I would analyze every level with a rule book I had in my head. Number 1, no asymmetrical duels, unless they're short and tolerable. Number 2, no 4x speed gameplay. I simply just don't like fast gameplay. And number 3, no memory gameplay. I know a lot of people enjoy these types of levels, but they just require a skill I haven't quite built up yet, and also don't really want to build up either. Dismal Duststorm managed to break every single rule all at once. The level's pretty chill until suddenly you're thrown into a 4x speed memory part, which eventually becomes a duel that uses the wave game mode, another thing I just don't like. I mean, really, my mistake with Dismal Duststorm was just not looking into it enough. Like, had I done the research before I actually started streaming the level, I would have known that this level's just not for me. Not that the level's bad by any means. Multiverse did a great job building this, and I quite enjoyed the level. It's just, for me personally, and my specific gameplay tastes, I know this would have just taken me too long to play, and I wasn't about to do all that. And while I was streaming it, it really didn't take me long to figure out that I made a mistake. Chat, yo, this is a struggle, bro. I'm only at 6%. Did I make a mistake, chat? Is this too hard, bro? Oh, no, not wave gameplay. Let me guess, it's gonna be a choke point, too. Dude, chat, I'm overwhelmed. I'm actually overstimulated. I don't know if I could beat this level. So, as you may be expecting, I did indeed drop the level. This is something I really don't like doing, especially after I've already live streamed the level, but this was just...
But then I just decided to put it in my showcase video anyways.
A really big oversight on my part. Maybe later I'll revisit Dismal Duststorm, but for now, I'm just not ready to step out of my comfort zone like that. Like, I want to play levels I know I'm going to at least kind of enjoy, and this just, I know for a fact I would not have enjoyed this level at all, so I'm just sparing myself for now. Maybe I'll come back later, but yeah, I'm sorry. So instead, my next extreme demon would be Azurite by Silo. This is probably the absolute safest level I could have picked. It plays like your typical featured tab level, except this one is an extreme demon, and sometimes you just want to play something simple like that. The decoration is very well made, but nothing super unique or anything. The gameplay is fairly easy to learn, and yeah, not much else to say. Literally the only thing I don't like about this level is that there's a 4x speed asymmetrical duel at 60%, but it's so short to where it really doesn't matter that much. On day 29, my first stream of the level, I ended with 62% from 0. Like I said, 62, I'm happy, I'm satisfied with my progress. And 62 to 100%. 62 to 100, ladies and gentlemen. 62 to 100%. Very solid beginning. On day 30, I barely managed to stream Azurite because I already did a 5-hour-long stream of me playing a Roblox game called Doors with my pal King Samalot. This was my first time playing a horror game, so you could probably imagine how that went. It's not letting me in.
Bro, that's a
What was that? I can't get in!
You are schizophrenic, bro.
I'm not! Did you see that? I'm gonna stay out here, dude. Wait, but... No. In my 43-minute long Azurite stream, I made absolutely no progress. I just practiced everything I already knew and then got tired and ended the stream. Cut me some slack, I already did a 5-hour stream today, I was tired, okay? But on day 31, everything would change. 22 minutes in, I got a new best of 72%. 72! New...
Yeah, 72 is an absolute nightmare. Trust me, you'll see what I'm talking about later in this video.
Best! Finally! And then literally the next attempt, I would get another new best. Hello? What? Alright, let's go for 3. That was 2 new bests in a row. What the heck? I couldn't go 3 for 3, but I did beat the level 5 minutes later, so I'll take it. Come on, 32 again. I don't know. That UFO is really not that bad, but I just always fumble it. Yesterday, 33% was like the most impossible click ever for some reason. Like I think it's luck based because today I'm just been getting lucky. I haven't been doing anything different. It's just a dumb click. I don't know how to explain it.
What? That's a sweater. What the heck?
What time is it? I'm gonna walk to Chipotle. It's 9 p.m. I still got time to go to Chipotle. We beat Azurite. Wow. That was the craziest consistency I've ever had.
That could have been a new lowest.
I actually enjoyed Azurite so much that I decided to pick another extreme demon created by Silo called Forbidden Isle. This is a very well-rounded level, utilizing every game mode in challenging but easy to understand ways, similar to Azurite. It was pretty easy to learn the entire level, and before I knew it, I already got an awesome 50 to 100% run. Oh, okay! What? Chat, I'm not even gonna lie, we might beat this like really quick. So now it was time to focus on the first half, which I was also able to learn pretty quickly as well, since the gameplay is very straightforward, aside from a brief memory-based part at 30%. And I have no idea how, but in just 1 hour, I not only got that 50 to 100% run I mentioned before, but I also got a 54% run from 0. Yeah! 54%! We connected the runs. That was a fluke from 28.
Literally, it was from...
Hey, 22%! This gave me a huge boost of confidence, and I thought I was going to beat the level quickly after this. But, as per usual, it was too good to be true. I spent the remaining hour of the stream fumbling the wave part at 20%. Once again, an extreme demon with a wave choke point around the 20-30% mark. First Broken Signal, then Crowd Control, and now Forbidden Isle. Oh, bro! This whole 20% wave choke point thing is a trend I was not enjoying. I don't know why this wave is giving me so many problems. It's just like weird, like it's not traditional wave gameplay, it's just very weird. On day 33, I would continue to struggle with a 20% wave choke point, which was really carrying the level's difficulty. Anytime I did manage to get past this wave, I'd usually end up getting a pretty good attempt out of it. What?! $72%. I'm gonna update the title right now. However, I got annoyed and I ended the stream early. But I would return on day 34 with a fresh mind. I got 83% after only 20 minutes of streaming. 83. 83! And you could probably guess where this is going by now. For whatever reason, I would never get that far again for the next hour. I just kept dying to literally every single spike and block possible. Can I please? When is it gonna stop? When am I gonna stop dying to the most stupid things ever? Forbidden Isle was meant to be one of the easiest extreme demons I beat during this challenge, but for some reason I was just having terrible luck with it. I would end up not beating it on my 3rd day of playing it, which means I would have to stream this level for 4 days in a row. Tying the record with Dark Odyssey and Broken Signal, which are both very much harder levels in my opinion. So, needless to say, on stream number 4 of Forbidden Isle, I was quite frustrated. But after an absolutely unnecessary amount of suffering, I did it. Heroes, should I go for this? My hardest is Poltergeist. No, don't. Literally don't. If you could beat Poltergeist, I would recommend going for Crowd Control. Because the hardest part in that is a mini wave, and if you beat Poltergeist, you could do that. See, I'd recommend Crowd Control. I finally beat this level. I'm never playing this level again. I had the worst luck ever with this level. Yo, why is this song getting mysterious? Oh, wait. Yo, crank that up. Now, I'm really excited for this next Extreme Demon because it's super underrated and I'm hoping to bring some more attention to it. Introducing...
By the way, every single time I play Komodo, my game just crashes for no reason.
Komodo. I just really like this level. I love the late 2.0, early 2.1 vibes the decoration has. The song is an absolute banger, and best of all, the gameplay is so fun. As you can probably tell, I'm quite enthusiastic about playing this level, so because of that positivity, my performance on day 36 was really good. I immediately practiced the last robot and ship part thoroughly because it's one of the hardest parts of the level, which is pretty scary. This ship is no joke, but my ship skills are no joke either, so I got through this without too much problem. Alright, this is not too bad though. I feel like I could do it, bro. Once I learned how to do each part individually and got some good runs, I finally started to try out the beginning of the level. And once I got to 20%, I realized that the pattern would continue. A 20% wave choke point. This is now the 4th Extreme Demon I've played with a wave choke point around 20%. I really don't know what it is with all these Extreme Demons having wave choke points in that 20 to 30% range, but looks like it was time to be stuck here for a while. But then, a phenomenon happened. I barely even practiced the wave part, and yet I was steamrolling through it.
Quiz time! What will Vortrax do next? Flip the level? Get to the next section? Or... see, take that the level is auto for some reason, display having practiced it multiple times. I think B.
What? I thought it was auto! This might be the first sign that I'm truly becoming a better player, because Wave is the most skill-based game mode in all of Geometry Dash. So if I'm doing good with the Wave, I'm probably becoming a better player overall. I would continue to make some wild progress, eventually landing a 78% run on my first day of playing. I was really hoping to build on the I'm becoming a better player narrative that I was just talking about by beating this in one stream, but honestly, I just started getting really tired, so I took a break. On day 37, I wouldn't get any new bests at all. I don't know what happened, man. Yesterday I was getting new bests every 15 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. I was only streaming for like half an hour at this point, before I started using an old strategy I haven't used in a while. Dedicated attempts. The lore for this starts back when I was trying to beat Bloodbath, and I was desperate to get new progress. I was stuck at 61% for 3 days in a row, so I came up with a brand new strategy to try to help me get some new bests. By dedicating each one of my attempts to a different politician or celebrity, maybe they would give me good luck from wherever they are in the world. I tried Obama, Trump, Emma Watson, Tom Hanks, and then finally, Kate Winslet. And because of Kate Winslet, I finally got a new best of 78%. What? Yo, shout out Kate Winslet. Why did that work? I was in shock. Once again, thank you so much, Kate Winslet. Keep doing what you're doing. Anyways, I used this strategy again for Komodo, but I only got to use it one time. We gotta just start dedicating attempts to a whole bunch of random people and hoping one of them gives us good luck out there in the world. So this attempt is for Eminem. Not the candy, but the rapper. Yo, that kind of goes hard. Yo, Eminem, you should have me on a track, to be honest, after that. Yo, I'm with Eminem, but the rapper, not the candy. Without the rapper. Yeah.
Why would you eat the rat? These guys in chat are so an idiot. Eminem cooking. Eminem is a rapper. Not without the rapper. That's just R-A-P-P-E-R. Rapper.
Eminem! But the rapper, not the candy. Not the candy. I'm talking about M-N-M. Eminem. Yo, we didn't even get the dedicated attempts to more people, bro. Eminem just gave us the luck. The next level I play would be Budget Yatagarasu, also known as The Flawless. And to my surprise, this was actually a really fun level. All of the hardest parts are ship parts, and ship has become my strongest game mode at this point, so it was mostly smooth sailing. I will say that 40 to 50% did give me a lot of trouble though. I may be a good ship player, but once you put orbs in the ship parts, you've lost me. All of these timings are really tough to figure out, but once you do figure them out, you have a pretty good chance at making a lot of progress. Because other than a ship choke point at 56%, the second half of this level is honestly pretty easy. Or maybe it's not easy and I've truly just become a better player throughout this 100 days challenge. And honestly, I think I really proved it with the Flawless, because for the second time during this challenge, I actually managed to beat an Extreme Demon in just one stream. The worst fail I got was 89%, which means I actually got to avoid having to add a number to Patrick the 90% death counter.
Yeah, it's getting mad.
And then my second time ever passing the ship parts between 40 and 60%, I beat the level. Oh, what? I barely hit that medium spike, bro. I call bullcrap on that one, bro. What the heck? That was dumb. That was dumb. That was some bullcrap. beat that in one stream! We beat the Flawless! One stream! One stream! Holy moly!
Verified by Trusta.
To really test if I'm becoming a better Geometry Dash player, it was time to revisit an old nemesis of mine. A nemesis that is actually my own creation. Welcome to GD News by Vortrox and more. This is my first ever Extreme Demon Mega Collab that I hosted back in 2022 to celebrate the success of a series on YouTube I had going on called GD News. This was the first series on my channel to take off, which made me feel like I was an actual YouTuber because I hit 10,000 subscribers and I was making videos that people actually look forward to. This was the moment when I realized that YouTube may be the thing that brings me joy, and I gotta really pursue this. Because the phrase "Welcome to GD News" became the slogan for my channel, and I would mostly make reports about Extreme Demon news, I thought it would be funny to make an Extreme Demon with the silly name of Welcome to GD News. After about 6 months of work, me and my talented team of creators finished this gorgeous demon. But there was one problem. I promised that I would verify this level, even though back in 2022 I was a complete noob who never even tried to be an Extreme Demon. I still tried anyways, and I poured about 11,000 attempts in before I ultimately ended up quitting. Embarrassingly, my best record was only 20%. Yeah, I was a really bad player. But thankfully, the universe had a plan to save Welcome to GD News from dying. I got cast as a background character in a movie, and I was sleeping at one of my friend's colleges near the filming location since it was kinda far from home. Another one of my friends named Bowtie831 also went to that college, and he told me that he knew of another Geometry Dash player who also went to that college. His name is Technical. Yes, the guy who verified Zodiac, and beat Tartarus back when they were top 1 Extreme Demons. He indeed went to that college I was staying overnight at, so I knew I had to go and meet him, which I did. At one point during our meeting, I mentioned that I made an Extreme Demon that needed to be verified, and he said, "I could do it." That went down in Geometry Dash history as the first time verification rights for an Extreme Demon were ever given in person, so we had to make a special video to commemorate the event.
You got the stuff? Yep. I believe in you. Thank you.
Welcome to GD News.
Then, on December 24th, 2022, Technical verified my Extreme Demon, an outcome that I never would have expected. I made a promise to myself that day that eventually I would become a good enough player to beat this level myself, and that day has come. I am ready to beat Welcome to GD News once and for all. This level has another issue though. Originally, I wanted the level to be around ACU or Red World difficulty, like a very low-end Extreme Demon, but I was too bad of a player to accurately rate the difficulty, and Technical was too good of a player to accurately rate the difficulty, so we accidentally made this level way harder than intended, and it's now harder than all of the other Extreme Demons I played in the challenge so far, sitting at around 680 on the all-rated Extreme Demons list, much higher than everything else I've played. Just a little error, but at least this gives me an excuse to play something harder now. Amazingly, even after 2 years, I still remembered how to play this level. The memory section at the end required no practice, and I retained my knowledge of the gameplay with all the other parts too. In just over 2 hours, I already fluked from 20% all the way to 57%.
57!
What? In 1,000 attempts, I made more progress than I made in 11,000 attempts 2 years ago. At the very least, I think I can say I'm a better player now than I was in 2022, so, yay. I also got 50 to 100% earlier in the stream, which means I already had the level down to 2 runs in just 1 stream. On day 40, I'd continue the grind, scoring another fluke run of 70%. No! To the ship swoop thing. I seriously couldn't believe it. Like, it felt so good to finally be making progress on an Extreme Demon I previously literally could not do. The flukes would stop there though, because my next best was only 71%.
Yeah, the quality was so bad in the stream.
Oh my god, bro, why is that ship so hard? My eyes got tired, so I decided to just end the stream there and continue on day 41, where it wouldn't take long before I got a horrible fail of 80%.
Well, 90%.
What? 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 Why did I do that? I threw! That was I jumped off of the block instead of hitting the orb. And then it said, you ain't slick. What? Chat, I've never done that while practicing. Why does it happen now? When I'm playing from zero? You got it. That's such a joke. That is such a joke. This fail kind of killed my drive, so I called it quits and continued on day 42, where for some reason, Zeptrus's part randomly became impossible. Oh my god, bro. Like, that's another death that makes me mad every time. And that too. I've never died there ever, chat. Never.
Dude, the quality is HD.
Oh my god. I died at 43 again. Sometimes you just have to let it out though, because not long after that, I did it. I put an end to this 2-year journey.
So, wait, which means he verified this after 2 years. Oh my god, that means he verified this after 2 years. Well, if you don't count technical. Yeah, that means he verified this after 2 years. He is so bad. Chill.
Finally!
Oh
my god! Why did I have such bad luck with that? Oh, see, now that I beat it, immediately my opinion's changed. I love it. This level's great. Oh my god, finally! Wow! I had horrible luck. I kept dying at literally every single thing possible, over and over and over. Things that weren't hard one day suddenly become impossible the next day. And that's not even, this level is balanced. It's great. I love it. Not even just because it's my level. I actually love this level. Because, I mean, I picked the creators. I would think I like the level. But I'm just like, my skill, I've been playing for 42 days in a row. And I'm still like making these stupid mistakes. Like, does it ever stop? Do I ever just become good at the game? Do I ever just like lock in and know how to do it? I don't know. That's why I'm gonna put it to the test. Start doing some harder stuff soon. But for now, thank you for playing. Yo, that kind of goes hard, that outro though. I like that.
Yeah. That means 15.
With only a week left before day 50 of the challenge where phase 2 would begin, I decided it was finally time to stop avoiding a certain extreme demon on my bucket list. Following up by Caramel. Once again, I would get to experience a Caramel level as it was intended, by actually beating it. I've been avoiding it until now, not because of the intense straight fly or tight wave gameplay, but because of something far more sinister.
Yeah.
An asymmetrical duel. This asymmetrical duel is unlike anything I've ever played. Usually I complain about these and then end up learning them in like half an hour, but this one took me almost a full week to understand. I did some practice off stream just so my viewers wouldn't have to watch me play the same thing over and over again, but even with that pre-practice, I still pretty much had to dedicate the entirety of day 43 to just learning the duel. The whole thing is exceedingly difficult to understand, especially the ship part. These clicks are just so weird.
We're about to
there
get
is
to
truly literally
44
nothing you
here.
can do to prepare yourself for these. Oh, and did I mention that these duels are at the very end of the level? An extra long level at that? Yeah, I'd confidently say that 80 to 100% is way harder than all of 0 to 80% combined.
Day 44.
On day 44, we don't talk about day 44. Boom! All you need to know is that I started playing from 0, got a new best of 40%, then fluked all the way to 84%. Oh, what? That was a progress fluke if I've ever seen one. Holy moly, 84%! What? On day 45... Actually, I'm not going to leave you in suspense for this section. Let me just cut right to the action. Basically, I tried mastering the asymmetrical duel, which actually worked. And then 2 hours into the stream, this happened.
Yep, he died to a bug.
What happened? What did I do wrong?
And yes, you did die to a bug.
Wait, what? I'm actually, I'm confused. After talking to several members of the community and conducting my own experiments, I've determined that the only possible explanation for what happened here is that I died to a bug. Like, literally nobody knows what happened. My death was so bad it even made it to Falling Up's Wikipedia page. But yeah, this death just really threw me off, and not knowing why was just irking at my soul. Like, I just couldn't bring myself to play anymore. Even on the 4th day, I was still so flabbergasted by what happened, I was literally scared to play from 0. But at this point, I already learned how to play the entire level, and for all I knew, I could be just a coin toss away from victory. Not gonna lie though, I did not die to that asymmetrical duel for the rest of the stream, because I beat it! I am proud to say that I actually beat Falling Up, one of my dream demons to complete. Roll the clip. Can you beat Sonic Wave after this challenge? Frank Rodriguez? Yes, I will beat Sonic Wave after this challenge, but not right after the challenge. I mean, like, eventually after the challenge. My goal is to beat the RGB. That's a trilogy of extreme demons, which includes Yatagarasu, Erebus, and Sonic Wave. So yeah, I do want to do Sonic Wave, but probably after Yatagarasu, and maybe Erebus. If Erebus is trash, I'm just not going to play it.
Oh.
Like, I don't have to play it. That one's, like, kind of the reject of the trilogy.
Wait, you can dodge those? No. Oh god, OBS. On the OBS screen, it's kind of lagging. Go! Please!
Take that, bug! Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for not killing me at 98% again. I would have cried. I would have cried. But no, I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah. Oh my god, thank you. Wow. Oh my god. Dude, I was so nervous. My heart is like beating like crazy. Oh my god. It is now day 47, and I've beaten almost every low-end extreme demon I've ever wanted to beat. But I still have 3 days left until it's phase 2 of the challenge and the next tier of difficulty would start. So I picked a random extreme demon called Roby that Aeon Air recommended me. I didn't really know what to expect, but this level ended up being surprisingly enjoyable. It's a very chill level with some pretty satisfying gameplay. It does get a little boring sometimes, but it was a nice way to calm down before things ramp up on day 50. Well, mostly calm. I should probably mention the fact that I had one of my worst fails ever. Roll the clip.
Yeah.
But I beat it later that day, so we're all good.
Yeah, he just chose the random song. He could have chosen the codependent song. Or unless that level's like 3 minutes long. No, it can't be 3 minutes long. That level's... You could have chosen the codependent song.
Thank you. Thank you! Wow, okay. I don't even know. I can't even really react. I just died in 97. I'm just still like mad about that. Whatever.
Yeah.
We beat it. We beat it. We beat Roby. Yay. You may have noticed that for the first time during this entire challenge, my reaction to beating it was surprisingly calm, and I think that's because I've reached a point where I've beaten so many entry-level extreme demons that they don't really excite me all that much anymore, especially since I already completed most of the levels I originally wanted to do. It's clear that playing the same difficulty of extreme demon over and over again really just isn't doing much for me anymore. I mean, the secret's out there. I can be an entry-level extreme demon, who knew? So tomorrow, on day 50, everything would change. It was time for phase 2 of the 100 Days of Extreme Demons challenge. We're at day 50 in the 100 Days of Extreme Demons challenge. We are officially halfway through this entire challenge, and it's pretty crazy. I made a list of about 18 or so extreme demons, right? And I've already beaten all of them. I beat all of them, chat. I beat every single extreme demon I wanted to beat in this challenge. All of them.
Except for Dismal Dustor, by the way.
There's none left. I literally beat all of them. I guess you could say I'm suffering from success because I have nothing else to play. I've looked at the other entry-level extreme demons and they don't interest me that much, if I'm being honest. I already beat 17 extreme demons in under 50 days. I'm very proud of that number, and I don't think I have much else to prove in that regard. So I think it's time that we move on. I think it's time that we move on to something much, much harder. Black Blizzard by Karmal. That is going to be my next extreme demon. Who's ready? The storm is coming. It is time to do Black Blizzard. We're going to do some practice runs, then I'm going to play some star positions and see the best run I could get today. My first practice run would take me over 300 attempts and 16 minutes to complete, which is quite a lot. It shouldn't come as too much of a surprise though, because Black Blizzard is notorious for having really, really hard cube timings in the beginning. But in my opinion, 25 to 40% is even worse. These orbs all require the most picky timings I've ever had to deal with, and they would certainly cause some freakouts later on. But thankfully, the level calms down after that. No, it doesn't. No. I lied. Yeah. See, back when I was playing entry-level Extreme Demons, there would often be points in the level that you could consider a break because it was just easier than the rest of the level. But we're in the big leagues of Extreme Demons now. There's no more easy parts left. It's all just hard. 40 to 60% in Black Blizzard finally lets you use a game mode other than the cube, and it challenges you in a refreshing way. I also think this is my personal favorite part of the level because it just looks freaking awesome. The tornado combined with the fast-paced gameplay makes for an awesome climax. But then you get to 60% and my god is it scary. It features the hardest asymmetrical duel I've ever had to complete. Straight flying while doing ball timings, buggy robot and cube jumps, wave and UFO control, control, whatever this terrible transition is. Oh my god, is this level hard to learn, man. Which is why on day 1 of Black Blizzard, I made sure to spend as much time as I needed learning this duel, right after I got an 81 to 100% run.
Hey, we just got a new run, chat!
This final part is the only easily understandable part in this entire level, because all you really have to do is some ship and wave gameplay. The main challenge with this part is maintaining your nerves, because when you're playing from zero, the last thing you want to do is get nervous and slightly misclick, leading to a 98% death.
That's
Doing this part in isolation is pretty easy if you're good at the wave and ship, which, not to toot my own horn, but I've become pretty good at, so that's why I was able to get this run very quickly. But now, it was time to pursue my next goal, which would be 60 to 100%, the entire asymmetrical duel up until the end of the level. I would have liked to try getting 70 to 100% first, but that's just another thing that's really annoying about asymmetrical duels. You can't really place start positions in the middle of complicated ones like this, so I was forced to just learn the entire thing all at once. At least practice mode exists. I was expecting this duel to take at least a few days to learn, but I had a trick up my sleeve that would come to help me out. I have the secret knowledge of how to beat Carmel levels. See, Carmel is one of the most controversial creators in all of Geometry Dash history. I mean, there's no other creator that can divide the community as much as him. Cause you'll meet some people who swears he makes the worst gameplay ever made. Then you have other people like me who will hype up even his worst levels for being creative. I plead guilty to that. I'd say that even Conical Depression has some charm to it. But because of my love for Carmel levels, I've now completed 2 of his extreme demons during this challenge, so I'm very familiar with his style of gameplay. Only a few days ago I mastered the asymmetrical duel in Falling Up, so I was ready to take on the Black Blizzard duel. And now that I've been playing extreme demons for 50 days straight, I'd say that I've become a better player. This duel made way more sense than I expected it to. My brain is just filled with knowledge of how each game mode moves in relation to each other in the duel game mode. So I was learning each click fast and remembering it. The duel does get a lot harder halfway through though, when you have to pace your clicks perfectly to get through this dual ship and ball corridor, then get through the weirdest transition ever. I still don't fully understand this. And finally, get lucky with the robot and cube duel. There isn't a whole lot of skill required for this duel. The cube and robot perform a similar function of just jumping, but they register in the game a lot differently apparently. Weird things can happen, like the cube and robot not hitting orbs the same way, or the robot and cube misaligning while jumping. This leads to a very inconsistent experience, which is not what you want when you're 70% through an extreme demon like this. I kind of just assumed that I was the problem at this point, so I just prayed that I would get lucky when playing from zero and this wouldn't happen. But after an hour and a half, I actually did it. 61 to 1... Ah! What? 98%. Yeah, hopefully this isn't foreshadowing or anything like that. Thankfully, 20 minutes after that fail, I actually did get the fabled 61 to 100% run I wanted. I seriously couldn't believe how much progress I was making on my first day of playing Black Blizzard. But unfortunately, I would soon find out that this asymmetrical duel is actually considered to be the easy part of this level. I still had a lot to learn, but no time to sit here in fear. On day 51, I continued to practice the duel, and I also started trying out the tornado section at 40%. I eventually scored a nice run of 40 to 78% after some grinding. Wow! But I wasn't looking to get 40 to 100 just yet. I actually decided to give 25 to 40% a try, and oh my goodness, this was way harder than I expected. Yeah. Literally every single click requires the most unnecessarily impossible timings ever. In this entire 3 hour and 15 minute long stream, I didn't get through this 15% long section even a single time. Whenever I'd get close, I'd end up dying to this ridiculous timing with a yellow jump pad and green orb. If you ever find yourself grinding something for hours on end without making any progress, the best thing to do is normally just to go to bed and try again tomorrow. And that's exactly what I did, because when you wake up and try again, you will experience something known as the sleep buff. In literally 20 minutes, I got the 25 to 40% run. Yes! And that wasn't the only good run I got on day 52. I also got a new best run of 40 to 100%, which wasn't even a goal I wanted for the day. For the first time ever, I was getting upset that I was making progress so fast.
I'm like mad right now. Why is this
Why is this not taking longer? What? With day 52 going so great, I decided to give the beginning of the level a shot as well. People hype this level up as having the hardest pre-drop ever, but I was feeling confident after already getting 2 amazing runs, so I absolutely killed it. 28%. 28% on Black Blizzard. In 3 days, I managed to get Black Blizzard down to 3 runs. Not bad. Oh, and that wasn't all. I also fluked to 37%, almost getting through an entire section that originally took me 2 days to complete. What? What? I seriously don't know what happened on day 52, but I was absolutely cracked. It was at this point in the challenge where it was really starting to hit me that these 52 days of practice are really paying off. If I would have kept up this insane skill boost, I could have beat this level in a few days. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not an entry-level Extreme Demon. With all of the previous Extreme Demons I beat, it was common for me to get huge jumps in progress, like getting a new best of 70% when my previous was 40%. But with Extreme Demons in the difficulty range of Black Blizzard or Stereo Extremeness, that's just not a thing you see happen very often. The next week would feature a ton of very small new bests, like on day 53 where I got a new best of 41%, which was kind of a waste since I managed to get past the entire beginning cue parts just to immediately die to the UFO. What? 40%? But hey, still a new best, even if just by 4%. But on day 54, my luck wore off, and I spent 2 hours straight stuck on the first 20% of the level. I literally didn't get any good runs today. On day 55, I would also spend most of the stream stuck in the first cube, except for one lucky attempt where I got a new best of 47%, yet another small increase. Finally! Oh my god, finally a new best. I obviously underestimated this beginning cube because I was feeling really confident back in day 52. But yeah, I can confirm the first cube is indeed insanely difficult. On day 56, I would get another new best of 56%. 56, I'll take it! I'll take it! That's a new best! I will take it! I was happy to at least be getting a new best every day, even if it was by a small amount. But then, for the next 3 days, I didn't get any good runs. Somehow the more I played Black Blizzard, the worse I got at it, and I was worried that I was cooked, to be honest with you. It wasn't until day 59 when I finally got another new best, this time being 69%. 69, nice! Nice. And on day 60, I kept my momentum going, this time scoring 72%. Wow! Whoa! That is a new best! Things were going way too good though, so I had a bad feeling about day 61. I was performing really bad all day, but then literally out of nowhere, I got a new record of 77%. What? 77, what? And that actually wasn't the only new best from day 61. I managed to get to the duel again, but this time I was even more locked in. I actually managed to get through the entire duel, which means all that was left was some extra single player gameplay, and that final ship and wave part I mentioned was easy earlier.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, I was nervous as all get out. I was already a nervous wreck when I got far in levels, but this was Black Blizzard, a level I've dreamed of beating for years. So unfortunately I can't say I fluked the level from 77%. Instead, this happened. Oh, wow, my god, I'm so nervous right now. Oh my god, my heart rate has to be like crazy. Pretty fitting that I died to a completely blind black transition in a level called Black Blizzard. I can be disappointed, but I shouldn't be surprised. Day 62 sucked. My eyes hurt and nothing good happened. But on day 63, we were so back, baby. I was feeling really confident today because I knew if I could just recreate that run from 61, I'd have a good chance of beating the level because the end really isn't that bad. But instead, this is how day 63 went.
I've officially been recording for 2 hours.
To calm the... My game lagged! Ah! This has to be a joke. I'm calling everybody I know. Oh my god. What about Zoink? Is Zoink beating this level? Zoink.
Hello?
Zoink. Zoink.
Yo.
Zoink. Zoink. How do I... Have you beaten Black Blizzard, Zoink?
No.
How did you not beat Black Blizzard of all people?
Because I don't play easy extremes.
Oh my my god. Zoink is an actual savage.
You know what? I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I cannot stand Zoink. Are you serious? You know what? You can't be serious. Wait, Esoteric Hydra, they're the one who beat Stereo Extremeness originally. Esoteric Hydra!
Yo! Hello.
I died to 38 5 times in a row, Aso. 5 times in a row.
What most people like to do, which is also like generally considered the most consistent way, is you want to buffer the very first pink orb and then just like kind of click twice really fast, because you want to like stay on top of the orbs because of like the mini saw and like the blue orb and everything too, and then you just buffer the blue orb afterwards, and it's like super
this
consistent.
is kind of working. Oh my god, Esoteric Hydra, I love you. Thank you so much, Esoteric Hydra. This is why you beat Stereo Extremeness before me, and you're simply just better than me. Shout out Esoteric Hydra for being the GOAT. After their help, I finally started getting some good runs, even getting 80% at one point where I unfortunately died to a bug. It glitched. I'm telling you, this is probably the worst gameplay I've ever played in my life. I was also getting amazing runs in different parts of the level, like 61 to 100% and 40 to 100%, both multiple times, by the way. All of the practice I did was leading up to this point. All I had to do was combine these runs and get that one perfect attempt. And after 2 hours and 40
Bro, I started recording this at 3 and now it's 5. Oh my god.
minutes of streaming on October 2nd, I did something no one expected. I died to 87% again. I let my nerves get the best of me again. And it's clear that I have an issue with controlling my nerves when I get far in Extreme Demons, because I die to the end of like every one I play. I wish I could offer you guys some valuable advice on like how to control your nerves while playing Extreme Demons, but I honestly don't have any. I need the advice. But unfortunately, people like Zoink were no help either. I guess the solution is you just have to try to stay calm. I honestly don't know. This might just be a genetic thing or something, because I know anxiety is in my family. I don't know. All I could really do is pray I don't die to the 87% transition again, and ideally nothing after that either. Those two 87% deaths kind of killed my confidence, so day 64 wasn't too eventful, to be honest with you. I didn't even get to 40% once. Actually, that's a lie. I did get there one time, but that would be the only time I got there in the entire stream, because I would go on to drop the level because I hate Black Blizzard. I asked Zoink for advice on nerves, and all he said was, that's it. That's what he said. And then he sent some weird meme. That's Zoink communication for you. He's the most impossible person to communicate with. What? I just beat Black Blizzard by Kermal Crazy Man 50. Okay. Yo, I was like so close to I'm like, what? I don't even know. Okay, we beat Black Blizzard, and I did not die to 97 or 98. Thank you, Lord. Oh my god, dude, I've been streaming for half an hour. What just happened? That was my first time getting past 40% today. I think my hard work is like paying off. Like this is crazy. I'm actually getting better at the game, and I'm like witnessing it day by day. Like, throughout this challenge, everybody in chat or anybody watching the video I make after all these streams, like, you guys are witnessing me become a better player. And that's all I wanted. That's all I ever wanted from this challenge, was to see if I could just grind every day and become a better player. And it's happening. Now, you may be thinking, Vortrox, wouldn't you want to take a break after beating an extreme demon that hard? And yes, you would be absolutely right. I absolutely do want to take a break after beating an extreme demon that hard. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the 100 Days of Extreme Demons Challenge. We don't take no breaks. We're going to keep going, and I'm going to do something I haven't done in a very long time. I am going to be attempting to beat a new hardest extreme demon. Put that in full screen. So, no, I'm not playing Tidal Wave. I'm not playing Tidal Wave. And today, I'm not playing EXO. No, I'm not doing EXO. And I absolutely intend to beat this. Today is not the day, however. I'm not going to beat Sunset Sandstorm today. Nuh-uh. It would make sense to play, like, maybe Artificial Ascent or something. So that's why today, I'm not going to be playing Digital Descent. I'm going to be playing Artificial Ascent! Yeah! Artificial Ascent is the level I'm going to be playing as my new hardest extreme demon in Geometry Dash. So, Artificial Ascent. One of the most popular extreme demon mega collabs of all time. Considering this level has 16 parts all created by different people, it's no surprise that there is some huge variety between parts. Mega collabs with rosters this big can often result in a very disjointed and inconsistent level, but Artificial Ascent was led by 2 talented hosts with an all-star cast of creators, so they all managed to work together towards a similar vision. The great thing about this level for me is that it features just about every game mode possible, meaning that you have to be a very well-rounded player if you want to beat this. You got cube gameplay, wave gameplay, ball gameplay, ship gameplay, whatever this is, a Michigan part, everything else you could imagine, and finally, an asymmetrical duel to end off the level. Which, by the way, Artificial Ascent is 2.5 minutes long, which adds an entire new layer of difficulty. What better level to test myself than Artificial Ascent? I mean, this level has got it all. Not only will it test my skills with every single game mode possible, but it'll also be a great test for nerve control since this level is twice as long as your typical extreme demon, meaning I have to stay calm for twice as long if I'm gonna beat this level. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in for a ride because beating a new hardest extreme demon is no easy task. Right away, I knew I had to use the beat 'em backwards strategy if I was gonna ever beat this. Unfortunately for me, this level ends with an asymmetrical duel. I'd say it's probably easier than the one in Black Blizzard, but the difference is that this one is 90% through a 2.5 minute long extreme demon, so it becomes way more mentally challenging than the Black Blizzard duel could ever be. I'll use days 66 and days 67 as an example, where I was trying my hardest to get 64 to 100%, which includes Ezra's part, IShowSpeed's part, Serpunja's part, Galvatron's part, and then of course, Terran's asymmetrical duel. On both of these days, I'd end stream not with 64 to 100%, but 64 to 96%. Both days! This was kind of concerning because dying at 96% from 0 would absolutely suck, but let's just hope that doesn't happen. I ended up getting 64 to 100% on...
Anyways, whoa.
On day 68 though, so all is well. I also decided to start playing from 0 to see what would happen, and I actually got 26%, which surprised me. That was my goal! My goal was 25! You can already see how slow progress is going with this level because it's been 4 days and I haven't even learned how to play the entire thing yet. Normally by now I would have extreme demons rather completed or at least down to 2 to 3 runs. Artificial Ascent would definitely take me quite a while. But back to that 26% death. This would be at the beginning of Zobros' part, a name you might recognize from the beginning of this video as the guy who made this insane spam part in the ultimate phase. He has returned for more blood. His part in Artificial Ascent doesn't have any orb spam, but it does have arguably the most awkward clicks in all of Geometry Dash history. For about half a second, you're in an asymmetrical dual ship, and you have to click only 2 times to get through this weird structure thing. That's the best explanation I can offer, I'm sorry. I still cannot fathom how it is possible to make clicks this awkward in Geometry Dash, but leave it to Zobros. And then after that was even more weird gameplay, Michigan's part, another familiar name known for making the hardest part in every extreme demon he builds in. This brightly colored part features ridiculous orb timings that that are so unnecessarily difficult to learn. These 4 blue orbs are the main villain here though, and they are the main reason why Michigan's part is without a doubt the hardest part in Artificial Ascent. The worst part is, it's followed by Anthrax's part, which has the hardest ship gameplay by far in this level. Zobros, Michigan, and Anthrax combine to make the hardest 15 seconds of gameplay I've ever had to get through. The beginning quarter of this level is definitely hard, but it's fairly doable once you practice it enough. But once you do get to 25%, this level takes a huge step up in difficulty, all the way until 37% when it finally calms down. The next really hard part is Viprin's part, but not the whole thing. His part is mostly okay. It's just this one singular green orb click that makes you want to tear your hair out. After valiantly defeating the trio of death between 25 and 37%, you are met with the final boss. A green orb. A green orb that you have to click at the last frame possible. Why, Viprin? Why? I actually did ask him why, and all he did was reply with this cat sticker. But on the off chance that you do get through all of the choke points I just listed, you'll find that the level calms down for a while. That's not to say it's easy though. It's still very hard, it's just less bullcrap than all the stuff before it. From this point forward, Artificial Ascent becomes a test of consistency and stamina. You have to be laser focused on all of the parts this level throws you, not messing up even a tiny bit. At this tier of difficulty, I truly believe there is no other level that challenges your stamina in the same way that Artificial Ascent does. So as you may expect, progress was slow with this level. My new bests would be stupidly small, like 45% when my previous best was 44%. I mean, it's a new best! It's a new best! Then a 47% new best, which was on day 73. And day 73 would be when the true excitement started.
A new foe has appeared.
King Samalot, my partner indoors from a month earlier, would turn his back on me and try to beat Artificial Ascent before I could. This was trouble because his hardest extreme demon is Nelv, which is twice as hard as Artificial Ascent, so he's much better prepared than me. And he would beat my first record on his first stream.
On January 26th.
King Samalot got 50. No, he didn't.
Hey!
Did you just get 59%?
You know, I just did a little bit of fluking, you know? I just I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know how, but I came back.
Wait,
I support Josh. How do you feel about my 59%?
I feel very happy for you. I might be cooked. And to make matters worse, another challenger would approach. What?
Yo, Vortrox. Okay,
What?
we have a new competitor. Nepesta wants to join the private room.
Dude, Nepesta's gonna freaking smoke us!
I knew forward to be Nepesta.
You're gonna smoke us!
I'm really bad at the game. It's fine. I haven't played normal GD in like a month.
You're bad at Geometry Dash. Okay, I believe that, Nepesta. I believe that.
Yo, bro. Hi, Vortrox. Hi.
Hey!
Still alive?
Wait, let's lock in.
No!
Yes! Yes!
Josh!
Got apartment and got it.
The best
Not bloodlust.
No! Nepesta, why was your icon there? It was like right on top of mine and I couldn't see
Oh, really?
mine.
On my screen, I'm sorry, I'm trolling you, I guess.
The atmosphere. It's the atmosphere.
No! Well,
wait, did you just die at the orb?
Yeah, no, you know, bro.
This one.
What did you get? Your mic just like destroyed itself. Did you hear that, Nepesta?
Yeah. Oh my god, 68!
You got 60? You're lying.
Yes! Oh my
Come on, man. Let's see, maybe I could get a fluke from 47. Let's make it happen.
Before it's too late.
Dude, are you from Zero? What the f? There's no way that's
Wait,
real.
this isn't from Zero, right? This isn't from Zero, right?
What? Finally! I knew I should keep going! I'm not even mad I died there because that's actually hard, so whatever. I'm so
72 was a mistake. Trust me, you'll see what I'm talking about later.
Happy with that.
Dude!
Finally a new pest. Oh my god. That was like a good one too. I thought it was So, day 73. 4 hours of struggling until I randomly got a new best of 72%, surpassing King Samala and Nepesta's records of 68%. I may have reclaimed my lead today, but I can't be too confident because Nepesta and King Samala are both way better players than me. Heck, this is their first day and they're already pretty close to me in progress, and I've been playing for a week. Not only did I score a new best on day 73, but I also scored permanent nerve damage in my hand. I've avoided talking about this until now, but throughout the 100 Days of Extreme Demons challenge, my hand would like do this weird thing where like when I would be clicking like this, it'd kind of like start feeling numb in this area, and like it didn't necessarily hurt, but it just felt weird, and I kind of just ignored it and hoped it would go away. And oftentimes it honestly would, like I'd just keep playing on like a level like Azurite and then it'd go away. But after day 73, where I streamed for 5 hours straight, playing the hardest level I've ever played, clicking like crazy for straight fly and all that, I think I damaged my hand. At one point during the challenge, I bought these gloves that were like supposed to compress my hand and help it, but they just felt even more weird, so I kind of just got rid of them and tried to just deal with it, but yeah, it was... From this point forward in the challenge, it was a little bit more of an issue than it was before. Like on day 74, I performed absolutely horribly, and it was mostly because of my hand pain. Ooh, man, my hand is really bothering me right now. Yeah, today's gonna be a short stream. I'm gonna grind a little bit, see what happens, but I'm not gonna go crazy like I did yesterday, because like I think I actually hurt my hand. I was also scared of getting something called Fluker's Mindset. This is when you get a really lucky progress fluke, in my case 72% from my previous best of 47%, and then you just cannot get back there for a very long time, leading you to feel bad about yourself. I wasn't able to get anywhere near the 70% mark again on day 74 or 75, but on day 76 I finally got back to 70%. And then stupidly died at 71. What?! On day 77 I also died at 70%. It's weird, because on this day I also got an amazing run of 28 to 100%, which has literally all of the hardest parts of the level, so I just couldn't grasp why I was unable to do that from 0%. Then on day 78, for the 4th day in a row, I got into the second half of the level only one attempt of the stream, made it to 70%, and then immediately died. Dude. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta... Oh my god! Oh my god! Why am I hard stuck here? This was starting to become a daily routine for me. For the last 4 days, I would begin the stream by just grinding each part individually to make sure I knew how to do everything. Then I would start playing from 0 and mostly die to Michigan's part or the 41% green orb. And then there would always be exactly one attempt where I'd amazingly pass everything, breeze through Nazgub and Abstract Dark, then die at specifically 70%. Let me just write down how many times I got in the same freaking attempts. Right here. That's 4 deaths in the exact same 1 second long part in a 2.5 minute long level. You can't be serious anymore. This is starting to become a joke. This is actually starting to become a joke, and it's starting to piss me off. I just don't get it. Every single day it's the same thing. It's becoming so repetitive. And you may have noticed a lack of King Samala and Nepesta since day 73, and that's because they just haven't been playing anymore. I don't know why. I guess it's because they had the freedom of taking a break from playing the same level over and over and over again. But me, I'm in the 100 Days of Extreme Demons challenge. I don't got no time for breaks. However, on day 79, King Samala did return, but neither of us got any new best that day. So we decided to settle it over a game of Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader?
Who jumps in that YouTube?
Where he lost at the 3rd grader question.
I'm just gonna assume a word like that has to have 2. A word like that has to have 2 M's.
The answer.
Surely.
Well,
right?
The right answer is...
If you get the wrong
No!
Did you fail?
Dang it!
Ah! Yo, you're not even smarter than a 3rd grader, King Samalot!
Are you serious?
Bro, chat, look at this. We're pulling up his stream right now, bro. Ah! Look at that! He is not smarter than a 5th grader, not even a 3rd grader! Failure! But me, being the absolute 900 IQ genius I am, made it all the way to the 6th grader question.
Who is most likely the subject of a hagiography?
Oh, what?
My gosh. No! What is that?
A criminal.
A hagiography? I've never heard of that in my life. Well, if it's an ography, it's like a story, like a biography or something. My gut is saying someone anonymous. Anonymous! We are Legion. Come on, man. Come on,
So
come
the
on.
real answer
Come on.
is...
You got it!
Good try. That wasn't the right answer.
Well, I failed. I mean, come on. Who knows the answer to that? On day 80, I didn't even manage to get to the second half of the level, so no 70% deaths here. On day 81, I also didn't get to the second half. I completely fell off, bro. On day 82, I crashed out. If you guess it's because I died to 72% again, you would be correct.
If only this was... What just happened to you? You good?
I can't do it with this level anymore! I swear to God, everything I do fails! I'm not doing this. I'm not For the 5th time, I died at 70% without getting a new best. I seriously don't even understand why, because it's not like there's a choke point at 70%. I'm just so unlucky, like insanely unlucky right now. This is by far the worst case of mind block I've ever had in my 9 years of Geometry Dash. Because I know I'm capable of getting through this part. I've gotten 70 to 100% a million times, but I just can't do that from 0 for some reason. So that takes us now to day 83. It's officially been 10 days since my record of 72%. I am incredibly thankful that King Samalot and Nepesta have not been grinding as much as I have, because they certainly would have beaten it by now. I was having some serious bad luck. But come on, 10 days was enough. Yes, I finally got past 72%. I called it, I knew it was gonna be 78, but oh my God, thank you, please, thank you. Oh my God, I'm not even mad. I'm so happy I finally got past 72. Oh my God, thank you. What a relief. This concluded the 10-day streak of mind block I had in Artificial Ascent, potentially one of the worst experiences I've ever had with Geometry Dash. The smart thing to do when you have a mind block experience like this is literally just take a day off and let your brain recuperate, and then wake up the next day and you'll probably end up doing better. But unfortunately, being in a challenge where I'm supposed to be streaming every single day for 100 days means that I cannot take any days off. So yeah, I could not do that. I wasn't gonna break that streak over some bad luck on Artificial Ascent, so I did what I had to do and I just kept on grinding. Now that I overcame that 72% mind block, my only goal is to beat the level. During that 10-day time period of me not getting past 72% from 0, I did a crap ton of practice on 70 to 100%. I was basically an expert at this point, and I knew if I could just get there again that I'd have a good chance of beating the level. And 2 days later, it happened. I got to Serpunch's part again, and I killed it. I got to Galvatron's part, and I slaughtered it. And by some miracle, I made it all the way to Terron, the final part in Artificial Ascent. This was my chance to prove myself, to prove that I could be a new Hardest Extreme Demon, to prove that I could survive the 100 Days of Extreme Demons challenge. But sometimes, the universe has other plans. No. No! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! You gotta be kidding me! What did I do wrong? What did I do?
Dad, it's over! Dad,
are you kidding me?
Dad, save Rip Vortrox! Rip Vortrox! Say Rip
What did I do wrong, man? I did everything right!
Rip Vortrox!
I did everything right!
What's going on? Vortrox, my whole family is in my room right now.
Bro, King Samafam. King Samafam.
Yes,
Mom, talk to him.
King Mamalot, I just died to 96%.
He just died at 96. Wait, she's putting on the headphones.
Wait, have you gotten to 96 before?
No, this is my first time ever getting this far ever.
That's a celebration. That is a celebration.
You know what? You know what? You're right, King Mamalot. You are right, King Mamalot. You're right. King Samalot's mom had a good point. I shouldn't view this as a failure. Instead, I should view it as progress. I didn't fail at 96%, I made it to 96%. I am only 3 clicks away from beating a new personal Hardest Extreme Demon. If I could get 96%, I could get 100%. All I had to do was keep on grinding. So on day 86, I did just that. I kept on grinding. Unfortunately, I wasn't performing as well as I would have liked. I was getting scared that this would be another Phobos 92 incident. On June 6th, 2024, I had a personal best record of 76% on an extreme demon called Phobos, when randomly I fluked all the way to the final part of the level. And, as many of you know, I did not beat Phobos that day. Instead, this happened. History was repeating itself. Phobos and Artificial Ascent are both extra long Extreme Demon Mega collabs, in that I had personal best records in the high 70s, then one day randomly fluked all the way to the final parts of the levels, where I'd suffer a terrible death. And with Phobos, it would take me 2 weeks to ever get that far again and finally beat the level. I don't have time for that with Artificial Ascent. In 2 weeks, it would be day 100 and the challenge would be over. I don't have time to sit here failing at 70% over and over again. I don't have time to underperform like that. Thankfully, it wasn't all terrible. I did get a new best run of 25 to 100%, which includes literally every hard part all in one run. I showcased once again that I'm absolutely capable of beating Artificial Ascent. All I had to do was just wait for that one lucky attempt. And after nearly 3 hours of yapping with King Samalot and neither of us making any progress, I figured it was probably time to end the stream. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, tomorrow, man, we gotta beat this tomorrow, chat. We gotta beat this tomorrow. There's no way I fell off already, bro. As you can see, I was already planning on ending the stream and just continuing tomorrow. But for the heck of it, I decided to do just one more attempt. And like I said earlier, all it takes is that one lucky attempt to break historical patterns and set new records. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you my completion of Artificial Ascent. This is crazy, King Samalot. This is crazy.
What's crazy?
No, I clicked too late. That was just a weird spot to die. Like, who doesn't jump off that block?
Oh shoot, chat. A lot of you on the YouTube chat were there. Oh dang, a lot of you on both sides were there. They said they were all there for when you got 96.
Yo, I still can't believe that happened. Now, like, that's basically the last click of the level. Because the other two, there was 3 clicks left. The other 2 were just like the last 2 orbs, you know? Like the free orbs at the end.
Oh dang.
So I literally died in the last click.
Yeah, there's like you couldn't have died any later. If you did, imagine you did die to those buffer clicks because you were so nervous.
I swear to God, dude, that better not happen.
I think someone has done that.
Yeah, Lopsided Chicken did.
Really?
Yeah, he died to the last orb. I don't know.
Was he just that nervous?
Yeah, wait, am I locked in?
Okay, we got stopped on the Michigan chat.
Oh my God, we did it, dude!
Yes! W! Let's go,
W! W, bro, W. Is this a W? I don't know, bro.
Oh my God.
Yo! Oh my God. Why did it? How? That was so random.
Dude, didn't you literally call it? Like, what in the world?
That was so random.
Oh my God.
What even just happened? What if I know? Like, what if I would have ended the stream, bro? That.
Yo.
Now you may be wondering, how can I possibly top Artificial Ascent? It's one of the most popular extreme demons of all time that now holds the title as my personal #1 hardest extreme demon completion. What could I possibly do that would live up to the hype that this 100 days challenge has been setting up? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a surprise. This next extreme demon is arguably one of the most best extreme demons of all time. It's a widely loved and highly regarded level that Conical Depression.
Conical Depression.
I'm not joking this time. This is actually the one I'm going to be playing. So yeah, cat's out of the bag. The legendary level to follow up Artificial Ascent is none other than Conical Depression, another level by Carmel. You're probably very confused as to what the heck this level is. Why did Carmel make this? Why did RobTop rate it? Why does it look like that? Well, these are all questions I'm going to answer right now. Let me tell you the story of Conical Depression. This level started off as a mini-wave challenge that Carmel made in 2015 called Sneezing Cats. Miraculously, RobTop himself stumbled across the stream, and Carmel, formerly CrazyMan50, jokingly asked if this level could get rated if he turned it into a full level and verified it legitimately, to which RobTop replied with, "Sure, why not?" This little promise from the developer of Geometry Dash led Carmel to spend over 45,000 attempts verifying a level so hard it nearly became the top 1 extreme demon, beaten only by Bloodbath. And this was all in the name of a joke. Only Carmel, man. RobTop followed through with his promise, and this notoriously divisive level is now star rated on the servers. And 9 years after its inception, I am now introducing this level to thousands of new people. Welcome, my friends, to the Conical Depression fan club. The most surprising thing about this level is that it's weirdly fun. It feels like you're playing a challenge, which is actually a good thing because challenges are low-key fun. And this is the only extreme demon that actually plays like it's just one big challenge level. Well, maybe not the only one. The beginning is kind of unfair at times, but once you get to the drop, this level unironically becomes one of the most satisfying extreme demons of all time. I promise I'm not trying to glaze, this level is just really fun to play through. And to my surprise, I managed to get an insane run of 34 to 100% on my first day of playing this level. 34 to 100, what? I've been playing for 1 hour. My current best is 1%. Let's do better, chat, let's do better.
Yeah.
Bro, what? That was a fluke from 1%!
1!
And finally, I ended the day with a 45% death. 45, bro, what? How am I doing this? Are you serious? Mind you, this level is around Bloodbath difficulty, and Bloodbath took me around a month to beat earlier in 2024. So the fact that I'm getting through this level this quick is insane. Like, am I just OP after beating Artificial Ascent? Is this the skill boost of all time? On the next stream, I would end up dying at 66%. The bug! I died to the bug! No! Twice.
Bug!
Bro. Just kidding, 3 times. Dude, come on. Yeah, I'd say this is the only flaw of the level. This section at 66% is kind of bugged on any refresh rate above 60 Hz. And realistically, in the year 2024 or 2025, whenever you're watching this, nobody's playing on 60 Hz anymore. The main thing you can do is try to find a specific click pattern that works for you. But it took me 3 deaths to realize that I probably should have been doing that from the start. But yeah, it was too late. You can't be serious anymore. On day 89, I would finally pass 66%. Oh, what? Hey, at least we got past 66. I'm happy with that. 72% is a number I did not want to see again. I'm already scarred enough after dying at 72% on Artificial Ascent. 72, what? And being stuck there for 10 days, and I did not want that to happen again with Conical Depression. Bro. Thankfully on day 90 I'd get another new best, but also one of my new worst fails. No. I somehow managed to die at what could be considered the final click of the level, because everything after that is literally just Stereo Madness gameplay. If there's one thing I learned from this, it's that no matter how good you get at Geometry Dash, you will never be immune to bad luck. I mean, on day 1, I was going crazy with this level, and now I've been stuck on stupid stuff for 4 days. It's just the bad luck. You can never beat the bad luck no matter how good you are at this game. As expected, though, I beat the level on day 91. We got this. We gotta just be confident, we gotta smile, and be positive.
He used a piano cover. I don't know if the piano cover is copyrighted or not.
I am not celebrating too soon. I am not celebrating too soon. I don't care if it's Stereo Madness. I'm taking this serious until the very end. Just please, bro, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. Conical depression is complete, and I'm not conically depressed. Thankfully. This is the goofiest level, and I can't even believe that for the most part, I strongly enjoyed it. This is a very fun Extreme Demon. However, it doesn't matter how good you are, doesn't matter how confident you are, how good you're performing, whatever. You can still have bad luck. And I had freaking very bad luck with this level. I don't know what was going on. I managed to die to 85%. Now that we're over 90 days through this challenge, I had just one more level I really wanted to test my new skills with. People were calling me crazy for doing this, but I'm just gonna say it. I started playing Stereo Extremeness to end off the 100 days challenge. But Vortrax, didn't you already beat this? Yes, and that's exactly why I'm doing it again. Stereo Extremeness was my first ever Extreme Demon completion, and it took me 55,129 attempts and 4 months of grinding to beat it. Am I dreaming? Since then, I've beaten an additional 24 Extreme Demons, 20 of which were in the last 91 days. And as the possible finale to this challenge, I wanted to go back to my first Extreme Demon completion, test my new skills, and see how fast I could potentially rebeat it. But to switch things up, I'm going to be beating the level without getting the coins. That way I can experience the level a little bit differently. This change is most noticeable with the third coin, where instead of doing the coin route like I already have, I will instead be doing the normal route, which is pretty much the same amount of straight fly, except now I have to do wave consistency at the very end of the level. And y'all know I'm not good at the wave game mode, so honestly this might be even harder than the coin route. And you may be wondering, Vortrax, how do you know you can beat a level in under 1 week when it took you 4 months to beat it previously? And that's the funny thing, I don't! But after beating 21 Extreme Demons in the last 91 days, I feel confident in my new abilities that I can give this a go and hopefully beat it by the end of day 100. I really did not have time to waste though, so I immediately started refreshing my memory with each part of the level. And similar to what happened with Welcome to GD News earlier in this video, I actually remembered how to play almost everything despite not touching it for a full year. And in under 1 hour, I got an insane run of 34 to 94%. No, that was 34 to 94, hello? That was just casually 60% of the level. So then I started playing from zero. I really didn't expect to make much progress on the first day, but I'll let the clips speak for themselves. What the heck? Okay, there we go, 20, what? 33%, what? 37, like how is this even real, bro? 53. Are we serious right now? 53% on the first day of my return to Stereo Extremeness. Not bad at all, right? Well, what if I told you those were only half of the new bests I got this day? Are we serious? What? I'm not even mad. I'm just... How did I... 78? I mean, what? Hello?
I officially started this recording at 3 p.m. and now it's 6:22 p.m. Now it's 6:20 p.m.
86.
Oh
what? What?
How long is this video?
Oh, why did I do that? Oh, that was stupid.
Bro,
yeah, 89% on my first day of revisiting Stereo Extremeness. I thought I'd be lucky to get like any good runs at all and maybe beat the level by day 100, but in 1 day I was 89% through the level, like what? But guys, you should know by now, I am potentially the most unlucky Geometry Dash player of all time. I did not keep up that consistency at all. On day 93, day 94, oh, what? And day 95, I did not get that far ever again. Oh, what? Oh my god. You know, I can't do this. I actually, no, let me keep playing. No, you know what? If I'm not having fun, why am I putting myself through this? So I'm gonna take a break. I'm not feeling it today. I don't know what it is. I seriously don't know what was going on during day 92, because normally 92 is my unlucky number, but for some reason on day 92 of this challenge, I was potentially the most cracked I've ever been in my entire Geometry Dash career. And you aren't gonna believe this. On day 96, when I finally did get that far again, the ghost of Stereo Extremeness's past visited me. 92. Even after grinding Extreme Demons for almost 100 days, I still could not tell you what this phenomenon was of like randomly acting like you're the best player ever on your first day of playing an Extreme Demon, and then the days following that, you just completely forget how to do anything right in life. It happened with both Conical Depression and Stereo Extremeness now, and I genuinely have no explanation other than just bad luck, I guess. No matter how good you get at Geometry Dash, you are never immune to bad luck. Getting 89% on my first day of revisiting Stereo Extremeness clearly proved that I've become a significantly better player throughout this challenge. But what the heck did the next 5 days of failing prove? I don't know, man. But I did learn one potentially viable strategy I want to tell you guys about. So on day 97, I was live for almost 2 hours getting no progress on Stereo Extremeness, about to give up. Oh my god! Ah! But I set a time limit for myself. I'm gonna play for 10 more minutes, chat, then I'm ending stream. So we gotta make these next 10 minutes count, chat. And I think that having an end in sight alleviated my stress, because I knew it didn't really matter what happened since I was just gonna start up stream and play again the next day. I think that this lack of stress helped clear my mind. Well, that's my 4th time dying there today at that exact click. Love that. Just love that, man. Because literally in the very last minute of that stream, I beat the level. And this isn't the only time this happened either. Back when I was playing Artificial Ascent, I was about to end the stream the day I beat the level, but then I was like, let me just do one more attempt, why not? And then I went and freaking beat the level that attempt. Whoa! So I wouldn't really say that this is a coincidence since it's happened twice now. So yeah, try that strategy. If you're having a fail day, just tell yourself that you're gonna play for exactly like 10 more.
I already tried that. I already tried the strat. It didn't work.
More minutes, and then you're just gonna stop playing and start again tomorrow. It'll help you alleviate the stress potentially, and maybe it'll work. If any of you guys try this, definitely comment and let me know. I'm curious to know if this is like actually a viable strategy or not. I guess it's just really all about your mindset. Anyways, roll the completion clip. I'm betting $1,000. I will gift 50 memberships if I get through this wave without dying from 0. Wait, what? Whoa, what? Dude, I literally said I was gonna play for 1 more minute. Come, am I dreaming? No, I'm not dreaming, bro. We did it, man. We did it! There's one issue with the fact that I just did not die after 92. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I said that if I passed the final wave in this level, like if I didn't die there from 0 once and I beat the level, like that last wave, I would get 50 Vortrox memberships. So I lost that bet, chat. So y'all are getting 50 memberships for free. So, Stereo Extremeness was kind of meant to be like the cool finale level, like the big plot twist at the end of the challenge, ending off where I originally started with my Extreme Demon journey. But I beat it with 3 days to spare. And that's obviously not enough time to pick up another cool, hard Extreme Demon, but I did start playing Red World Rebirth by Riot. You probably remember Red World as the second Extreme Demon I beat during this challenge, and I beat it in 1 day, so I figured there's no way I can't beat Red World Rebirth similarly as fast. It's just Red World, but rebirthed. Unfortunately, Patrick was able to get 1 more meal out of my failure, though. Oh my god! Why? Oh, how do I manage to die at the end of the Red World Rebirth ship, but I don't die to the regular Red World ship when that one's like twice as hard?
I'm about
Whatever,
to be
bro.
recording for 3 hours.
Let's do this, chat. Let's do this! Let's conquer this level. While the completion attempt plays, I would like to make a very special announcement. The official 100 Days of Extreme Demons merchandise is now available, featuring this insane fusion between an Extreme Demon and my icon illustrated by Thunder Darkness. Then this sick back art listing all of the Extreme Demons I completed in a tour date styled list. Oh my god, I am so happy with how this turned out. Not only is the art complete fire, but the quality of this merchandise is just so good! And I've genuinely been wearing it like every single day. Don't tell anyone. So if you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it and you want to support me somehow, go to Vortrox.com and consider getting a piece of merchandise, whether it be a hoodie, a t-shirt, or a beanie. Again, that's Vortrox.com. I got my own website now. Anyways, here's me beating the 22nd and final Extreme Demon of the challenge. Yes! Red World Rebirth complete on day 99 of the challenge. The final Extreme Demon is complete. We did it, man. We did it. Red World Rebirth is officially complete.
Yeah, all 3 goals completed. Oh my god.
And I just want to say, chat, from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here. This has been an incredible 100 days. I've been live every day since August 1st. So from August 1st to November 8th, I've been streaming every single day playing Extreme Demons. It's crazy. I can't believe it. I'm very proud of myself for sticking to my promise and this commitment of streaming for 100 days, and I have absolutely no regrets at all. I thank you all so much for being here for these 100 days. We had lots of fun memories. We had lots of rage, lots of silliness, lots of anger, lots of fun. I beat so many fun Extreme Demons that I've always dreamed of beating as a kid. Like, as a kid, I would watch videos of a lot of these levels and just think, like, man, I wish I could beat that. And now, you know, I'm turning 21 tomorrow, and I'm making my childhood dreams come true, man. I'm making my childhood dreams come true. And I think one of the most important things you can do in life is to make your childhood self true. Sorry, I stuttered, but, you know, I really do. One of the most important things in life is that when you're older, you want to make childhood you proud. Because as kids, we all have goals, we all have things we want to do, and a lot of times we lose sight of that and we end up not doing it. So it's important to fulfill your childhood goals. You know, I'm sure some of them are ridiculous. Maybe when you were a little kid, you wanted to walk to the moon. You're probably not going to walk to the moon. But what you can do is beat an Extreme Demon. You can beat Bloodbath. As a kid, I dreamed of beating Bloodbath, and then, you know what I did? This year, I beat Bloodbath. I did it, man. I completed the challenge. I played Extreme Demons for 100 days. I survived 100 days of Extreme Demons. I thank you all for being here. Really. And I guess with that, it's time to end the stream. The challenge is over, man. It's crazy. Feels like just yesterday we were beginning, and now it's over, man.
Yeah. Wow. Dude, there's even credits. I got it. Yes! Oh, that was so exciting. Oh my god. Oh my god. He was so hyped. I'm not even joking. Oh my god. El New rival King Samurai. changed all these levels, by the way. Thank you. Yes. Wait, I want to see if there's nope. Wow. Whoa, stop. I don't want to watch it anymore. Dude. Oh my god, that was so fun. Bye.